This would go great with some milk.
Yo, what's going on? How's it going? Jim Bob, what's going on, my guy? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the continued subs. Appreciate that. Bubba Zoom Zoom, how are you? We gotta wear some hats for Jim Bob, so let's put some hats on. What do we got? Four hats to wear? And then we got this guy. Sick. Alright, Papa Zoom Zoom, what's up? I'm just setting up the GameCube here. Gotta figure it out. Clam chowder with the stretch. Who's ready for some good stuff? We just printed some HoloCore CDs, or I guess I just printed some HoloCore CDs. I don't have one in front of me, but like I burned the disc, printed an image onto the surface of the disc, and then we had the sleeves ready to go already. So it was kind of like half of it was ordered, half of it was done in-house. Sad Boy, hello, nice to see you. What's going on? Sad Boy, thanks for all the HoloCore support too. I see you sharing our stuff. Really appreciate that. The new album, we just uploaded it for distribution. Hopefully it's online by Halloween, but we'll see how long it takes DistroKid. But I think we might post all the tracks to YouTube by Halloween, even if it's not up everywhere else. But the CDs are ready to go, so we're gonna add those to the shop real soon. Please give new album. Let's go! Woo! Hope you're doing well. You're excited for it? Hell yeah, clam chowder. Okay, we gotta do push-ups. Now, I haven't figured out the best way to stream the Pokemon yet. So, we'll see how it is at the start. And maybe eventually I'll have to reframe things, but we'll figure it out. Long time no see. Great to be back. Hope you're doing good as well. Yeah, doing pretty good. Been just keeping busy, doing all the stuff. A dab as well. Okay, let's do push-ups and a dab. Oh, I went rock climbing yesterday, so my hands and arms are so sore, so this is gonna suck. Bubba Booey. Gonna get warm real quick, bro. I'm already sweating in my room just from printing these CDs and stuff. I don't know why, just like back and forth going to the printer, like I'm sweating. Those hats, so good. All right, let's see if the GameCube boots up for us. So, Sapphire's on the Game Boy, but we have this adapter that ports it through the GameCube. So let's see. You know what? Totally forgot to plug the thing in. Oh, my head's so sweaty, Jim Bob. Look at that, baby. Oh my goodness. Let's send it. How's this volume? Is that too loud still? How's that feel for volume? Dude, look at this thing. Much better. I'm gonna just make it a little louder on my own end just to hear some more. And a hydrate. Thank you, thank you. You know, all the nostalgia. Oh, you know what sucks? I have a shiny Breloom on this save file, and I also got Feebas in my Lodic. So I kind of want to save him. But that's so much work to, like, get another game and trade. Breloom King, everything must go. That's what I'm saying. But it's shiny, man. I don't care too much. I just feel like I might just regret it. The internal batteries run dry. The game can be played, however, clock-based events will no longer occur. So I think for us, that means we can't do any berry planting because the plants will never grow. And we can't do that one, like, random Mirage Island thing where you can catch Wynots, but that thing, like, never is... It's super random, and even if the clock did work, you probably wouldn't see it anyway. Trade to Emerald? Like, I could... But then I gotta get the Game Boy out and then plug it in. Should I just do it then? Okay, bear with me. Let's and I also want to see if I go here, adjust the screen size a little. I think that's all right. Worth the shiny if you got it. All right, yeah, let's do it then. Oh man, it's all kind of dusty too. Oh yeah, it's dusty. I gotta put it in like a container and not just like out. Alright. Game Boy, Emerald, Charger, Link Cable. Speaking of Breloom, made a Shroomish Plus a few weeks back. Do I want to see? Oh, of course. Let me see that. For anyone who makes their own plushes, like, I don't know how you do it. That's pretty neat. Yeah, definitely send it in the Discord, sad boy. Dude, Shroomish, my boy. So, the Breloom used to be a Shroomish. I caught it as a Shroomish shiny. And it was like near the start of the game. We were literally on like the second route and we saw a shiny. This was during COVID when I was playing it, but I didn't stream it. This was before the streaming began. Now I gotta just plug this in and... oh, figure it out. Alright, the link cable is in there. It's sent. Let me take a looky. Also doing some side business here, getting some UPCs in stock for the stream. The stream. Can you not trade in here? Yo, sad boy, that's so sick. That's cute as heck. Fantastic. Oh, so nice. Yeah, little feet too. Oh. 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 Love it. Dude, look at this party. Yo, there's the Shroomer. Look at him. Literally in the party. We got Whalelord, Rayquaza, Swampert. What items do they have? Soft Sand, Miracle Seed, Mystic Water, Charcoal. The boy! Okay, let's fly to, I guess, anywhere else. Who picks Mudkip? Yo. Jason. Mudkip, the GOAT, man. Shut up. How you doing? Who got Pokerus? No one got Pokerus. No, that's battling. This is trading. Yes. Okay, let me go to Emerald. I never actually really played through Emerald. Like, we own it, but I always just played Sapphire. And my brothers played Emerald. I don't think I ever really did a playthrough. The save file in Emerald, it's at the Battle Frontier, and there's a Swampert and a Rayquaza in the party. Torchic. I like all the Gen 3 starters, but like, it's gotta be Mudkip for me. Typically, I'm a grass person. But for Gen 3 Mudkip. Oh, dude, eventually they added the wireless adapters to the game where it went through Bluetooth. All right. Ho ho ho, here we go. It's kind of crazy how, like, the technology still works and nothing's, like, fried. And we'll give our cast form. Brendan, who the hell? Yo, Hentai Lord, what's going on? We're gonna start a new save file on Sapphire, but I had a shiny Breloom that I want to at least save somewhere. And then once we catch a Shroomish and Breloom in Sapphire, then I'll bring my shiny back over. Because the plan is to use Sapphire as, like, the master cartridge where I want to complete the Pokedex on. It's gonna be so sick when we start playing XD in Coliseum, though. Okay, now we... Do I just need to restart the game to go back to the menu? Alright. Who's ready? Who's ready spaghetti for the new save file? Oh god, oh god, oh god, it's coming. Shall we watch through this? Here we go. Should I turn up the music at all, or is it at a good level? Jimob's saying Trico. Do we let chat? Do we let y'all vote? Wear a hat, Hentai Lord, Jesus. Hentai says Torchic as well. Sad Boys Team Torchic. Name him Jack? Straight up. Jack or Jake? Fuck, I clicked continue. Charles. God damn. Bro, you just like spam through everything and then you just click A too quick. Now I'm spamming B. Okay. Muscular memory. Bro, the amount of times I would like run away from Pokemon because you're just trying to avoid everything. And then you run away from like Latios or Latias by accident. Torchic the goat because of Blaziken, that's fair. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Absolutely. This is what we call a Pokemon. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Betch. We humans live aside Pokemon, at times, as friendly playmates and... at times as cooperative workmates. And sometimes we band together and battle others like us. But despite our closeness, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are many, many secrets surrounding Pokemon. To unravel the Pokemon mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. And you are? Do a Nuzlocke make it interesting? No. We're a boy named Terry. We're just gonna go with a classic. I'll call myself Dan. Prefer not to say. That's evil. Yeah, bro, if I had to release everything, I'd... no. Yeah, we're going with Dan. So it's Dan? Yes. Ah, okay. You're Dan, who's moving to my hometown of Little Root. I get it now. How are we for volume? Is the music a good volume? Would you like it turned up a smidge? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage, leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventures, and friendships await. I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. Little Root equal Rama Chiquita. Piquito. Despacito. Dude, this is sick. I forget if it's Machoke's here or if that's only in the Kanto games, but that's what like the 151 art card is based off of. The memories. Also, who rides in like the back of a truck with the things? That's dangerous. Yo, what's up, Mom? Dan, we're here, honey. It must be tiring riding with our things in the moving truck. Yeah. This is Little Root Town. How do you like it? This is our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it seems to be an easy place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room, Dan. Let's go inside. Oh. Machoke's and Sapphire. Oh, yeah, there they are, boy. Yo, literally so sick. I knew Machoke was in Sapphire, but I didn't know if they were the movers. Oh, Vigoroth and Emerald? Okay, that I had no idea. In Fire Red, Leaf Green, do they do a thing? The movers Pokemon do all the work of moving us in and cleaning up after, so this is convenient. Your room's upstairs. Go check it out, dear. Dad bought you a new clock. To mark our move here, don't forget to set it. Good thing the internal clock has run dry. The clock has stopped. Better set it and start it. What time is it? It's 10:11. We'll mark when we started our adventure. Also, for the kids who don't know how to read analog time, this game would be terrible. How do you like your new room? Good, everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs too. Yo, there's a GameCube beside the TV if you folks can see it. Pokemon movers are so convenient. Oh, you should make sure that everything's all there on your desk. Dan flipped open the notebook. Adventure rule number 1. Open menu with start. Adventure rule number 2. Record your progress with save. Remaining pages are blank. Sick. Yo, it's Mom. First hurdle of the game, analog clock. Oh, Dan, quick, come quickly. Look, it's Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad will be on. Yo, Paradox Rift, you have a Norman trainer card, which is so sick. Interviewer. We brought you this report from in front of Petalburg Gym. Oh, it's over. That's comedic writing. I think Dad was on, but we missed him. Too bad. Oh yes, one of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. Didn't we already talk to Professor Birch for like a year? Well, that's not Professor Birch. Hello, and you are? Oh, is this the, Daniel Shemail? Shemail. That doesn't work. What? Wasn't there a card in 151? Oh, that was Daisy. Maybe that's Fire Red, Leaf Green. You're Dan, our new next door neighbor. Hi. Why are you in my house? Leave. We have a daughter about the same age as you. Oh, May. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Our daughter's upstairs. Yeah, let's just intrude on her room. Hello. Pokemon fully restored, items ready, and huh? Who are you? Who are you to wave your finger? You must have been out your head. You're Dan, so your move was today. I'm May, glad to meet you. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. Heard about you, Dan, from my dad, Professor Birch. I was hoping you would be nice, Dan, and that we could be friends. Oh, this is silly, isn't it? I've just met you, Dan. Ehehehe. Oh no, I forgot. I was supposed to help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. I'll catch you later. Oh yeah, this game you don't go to the lab first. You go to like help them out. Let me introduce myself. Don't ask how I entered your room. Hey, Biggie Mommy. Who's this guy? I hear someone shouting in the road down there. What should I do? What should I do? Someone has to go help. We do have an ad that's going to play in 30 seconds, folks. Dude, Professor Birch getting chased by a Poochyena. A monkey. There's no monkey starters in this game. So sad. In my bag, there's a Pokeball. Alright, who we choosing, folks? First shiny hunting? Would you see it here? I guess you would. Dude, what if we hit one first try? Hello, Oliver Mark. Hello. Who should we, I really want to go with Mudkip, but we're getting some Torchics. Jim Bob was saying Trico. Pop Zoom Zoom was saying Torchic as well, so might be Torchic. Captain Kentucky. I don't know if there's enough letters, like, but maybe. Are we going Torchic then? Let's do it. Commit to the bit. Should we just use Growl until we run out of moves? Make it Obamacare. And its attack miss. Sick. So sick. Did we just win? Is that the entire game? Did we just beat the game? Nice IVs. Not bad. Phew! I was in the tall grass studying wild Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me, thanks a lot. Oh, hi, you're Dan. This is not the place to chat, so come by my Pokemon lab later, okay? That's his first and last name. Dude, I was always wondering what Obama's last name was. So Dan, I've heard so much about you from your father. Heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet, but the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with aplomb. What a word. Yo, Axelishi, what's going on? The noise didn't play. That's sick. I forgot to boot up the thingy for it. Let's get you a noise.
Nice.
There you go. There you go. Aplomb. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Oh yes, as thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. Dan received the Torchic. Well, you're at it, why not give it a nickname? Sure. Or should we call it, like, the Colonel? Or, like, Colonel Sanders? How do you go space? Oh, call Sam. Pure quality. Love that this is OG cartridge, not emulator. Yeah, like, because you got to do the official, like, link cable stuff. I got to get it all, like, properly. Either Colonel or Sanders. What's the play, folks? Also, I hate the way Colonel is spelled. I also dig Sanders. Hence, I learned we're gonna have to go with Sanders, I think. Like, what a silly name to give to a chicken. Ah. But in spirit, we'll call him the Colonel. My boy Sanders. Lock it in, baby. We gotta get this show on the road. If you work at Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make a darn good trainer. My kid May is out on Route 103 studying Pokemon. Might not be a bad idea for you to go see May. What do you think? No. Oh, don't be that way. You should go meet my kid. No. Oh, don't be that way. You should go meet my kid. No. Oh, don't be that way. You should go meet my kid. No. Oh, don't be that way. You should meet my kid. Yes. Great. May should be happy too. Get May to teach you what it means to be a trainer. Do I have in mind a team already? Bro, my team is literally... okay, dude literally blocks me as I'm walking. My team's literally just going to be like main the starter and that's it. I think we're just going to avoid as much as we can for now. I don't want to fight a Wurmple. The nostalgia's flowing through my veins. Beautiful. Yeah, that was rude. Buddy literally just like I'm walking here, you know? String shot, what's that? Accuracy? Speed, okay. The only battle you have is after May. Oldale. What's the progression? Should I be talking to everyone or just like going to find May? Oh. Just discovered footprints of a rare Pokemon. Wait until I finish sketching them, okay? Oh. Oh, is Route 3 above, maybe? Oh, it is. Alright, May. It feels like yesterday you were playing this as a kid. I don't know what age I was, but I got this as a birthday present back when I was maybe like 5 or something. And then my older brother ran upstairs with it and started playing it while I was still like opening presents downstairs, and I was like freaking out. You blinked and boom, here you am. Here you am. We'll remain kids forever. Eternal youth. That's what we're after. Let's see, the Pokemon found on Route 103 include... Oh, hi, Dan. I see my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift. Since we're here, let's have a quick battle. I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is like. Cool music. Got a Game Boy SP and Ruby fresh out of the box on Christmas morning. Damn, very nice. We got our first Game Boy with... It was either Pokemon Pinball or SpongeBob and the Flying Dutchman, which is a pretty gnarly platformer. She got the Mudkip. Will always be youthful, knee cracks. Bro, my knees, so bad. Alright, it's a test of strength at this point. Dude, guy gets a critical hit. What else can I do here? Get the frig out of here, Mudkip. Oh, 69. Dude, we're at level 7? Hear my skeleton too much lately. Focus energy? That's a move I probably won't use. Goodness gracious. You're pretty good. Here's $300. I think I know why my dad has an eye out for you. I mean, you just got that Pokemon, but it already likes you. You might be able to befriend any kind of Pokemon easily. It's time to head back to the lab. The one and only shiny you ever caught was in Silver. You caught a Rattata right at the beginning of the game. Oh. My first shiny I caught... First time I saw a shiny was in Sapphire. It was a Voltorb in the power plant. But I didn't have any Pokeballs, and I thought my game was, like, broken. And then my second one was, like, I think it was a shiny Geodude. I forget what game. And then I got a shiny Golbat. It was either Zubat or Golbat. I think Golbat in, like, maybe Diamond Pearl. And then I got shiny Shroomish last time I played Sapphire. I don't know if there were any more or if it was just those 4. But the Shroomish was like right at the beginning of the game as well. You got your first Pokemon game this year? Platinum? You got Platinum this year? That's sick. You know what? I never really played through Platinum, but Diamond and Pearl were so sick. And I remember seeing my brother do some stuff in like the Distortion world, which was cool. But yeah, Gen 4 just slaps. Gen 3 and 4 are my favorites. First shiny was Fire Red, and it was Golbat. Ooh, well look at us. Platinum's awesome, really is. I kind of skipped through all this, but he basically gave us the Pokedex. Should I be trying to do like special voices for each person? Like, The Pokédex is a high-tech tool. Who am I? My kid May goes everywhere with it. Whenever my kid catches a rare Pokemon and records its data in the Pokédex, why May looks for me while I'm out doing fieldwork. God, that was such a run-on sentence. I was like, where's he going with this? How am I supposed to read this? Oh wow, Dan, you got a Pokédex too. That's great, just like me. I've got something for you too. A Pokeball. Pixel Pokemon games hit different and better than 3D. Yo, I agree with that. Well, to an extent, because Coliseum and XD also slap. Special voices for everyone, even high-pitched voices for women. It's fun if you can get a lot of Pokemon. I don't know how... I'm not trying to stereotype anyone. I'm just going to give everyone a goofy voice. I'm going to look all over the place because I want different Pokemon. If I find any cute Pokemon, I'll catch them with Pokeballs. So can I just leave now? I'm getting the itch to do fieldwork again. I think we just leave. Maybe Professor Birch. He's not like an old man like Professor Oak, but maybe we could be like... Wait, Dan. Did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? What an adorable Pokemon. You got it from Professor Birch. How nice. You're your father's child, all right. You look good together with Pokemon. Here, honey, if you're going out on an adventure, wear these running shoes. They'll put a zip in your step. Dan switched shoes to the running shoes. Yeah, beginning of the game, so nice. Yo, we gotta get the bike, though. Press B while running to run extra fast. Slip on these running shoes and race in the great outdoors. ... To think you have your very own Pokemon, how your father will be overjoyed. But please be careful. If anything happens to you, come home. And go on, go get him, honey. What a sweet lady. Dude, look at that. Look at that booty shake when he runs. So my goal for the Gen 3 playthrough is to not only beat the games, but complete the Pokédex as... Oh god, we have nothing. Dude, we should have healed, I forgot. Do you drop money if you black out from a wild Pokemon? Alright, we're just gonna use the Pokeball here and hope. So yeah, the goal is to catch every Pokemon in the Pokédex. There are... I don't think it did the sparkly thing. I think it just stopped and then you know it's caught. So we're adding Poochyena. Do we give a nickname? I don't care. For completion, you need Ruby. Do you? Or can you catch, like, the exclusive ones through Emerald? I literally have every Gen 3 game except for Ruby. I got Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald, Sapphire, Coliseum XD. I don't know where our copy of Ruby went. Nickname? Don't know if they're all on Emerald. I guess when we get to that point, we'll figure it out, hopefully. What do we want to call him? I'm never going to see this Poochyena again, probably. Oof. We'll find out. Mightyena. Eventually we'll, like, use XP shares and the Elite Four to just, like, boost everything to evolutions, but, yeah. Big Pooch? Alright. If anyone wants to nickname stuff, feel free. Big Pooch. And I'm pretty much gonna go with, like, whoever is the first one who wants to nickname it, I guess. Why not? Hee Doggo. Yo, Iadetto, what's going on? Poochita's Chainsaw Man? No idea who that is. Okay, our Torchic's literally gonna die. Let's send Poochyena. Oh, Poochyena's also gonna die. If you're facing wild Pokemon, do you drop your money too? Oh, okay, we can heal right now anyway. We should also save before the game, like, corrupts by accident. Which sometimes they do, because this is not an emulator. But I guess emulators also corrupt sometimes. Don't kill it. You do drop money if you die, if you remember well. So what we want to do is complete the Pokédex. Basically bring everything over to Sapphire eventually and complete the dex in Sapphire. There are, in Gen 3, it goes up to like 386 or something like that. And you can get every Pokemon through the 7 games except for Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, and Deoxys. Everything else is attainable. I think Celebi you could get if you have like a special distribution disc from like Coliseum, but that would cost like $300 or something, so I'm not going to do that. And then same with Jirachi, that... Or maybe Jirachi you get through like Pokemon Channel or something. And then like Deoxys and Mew I think you could only get through certain distribution events, which there's not really a way to, so the only way to get them would be like to get a game that already has them on it and then use that. So I think for the time being, our OCD will have to just be okay if we don't get those 4 mythic Pokemon. Everything else we'll go for, like Ho-Oh Lugia. Lugia is decently attainable through XD. Ho-Oh is a bit of a pain. You gotta beat Mount Battle. So I think Ho-Oh is gonna be the hardest to get through this entire journey. But we're gonna not do the mythics. Oh, Game Shark, true. But yeah, at that point, it's like, do I care enough? There's also like an emerald glitch you can do, but it's like a big pain, and... Yeah, I think those 4 I might just not care about. You bribe the Pokemon to not end you. Hee journey. At Clam Chowder. Let's buy some more Pokeballs. I want to catch a Wurmple still. I'm sure we're going to see more, though, so I don't care too much to go back to the route. Oh, dude, we got lots of money to start. Just buy a bunch of Pokeballs. Oh, they threw in a Premier. If you really want Premiers, I think you basically just buy in sets of 10. I don't know if I care too much. Please use the phrase Pokemon Journey as much as possible. Will do. Do I even bother with this route? Was there something up top that we missed? I guess we may as well talk to everyone. My Pokemon's staggeringly tired. I should have brought a potion. Yet for every 10 you get a Premier. You know what else I could do too? There's a Poochyena, so... We already have it, so we're just going to knock it out for the XP. I think another goal of mine is to never run away from a battle. Like, always just knock them out, get the experience points. The only time it really sucks is when you're in caves. I just want to quickly see... So this is the Game Boy player through... the, what were we on? Sharp? Through the GameCube. What does this look like? Does this look any different? I don't think it makes a lick of difference. Screen size. So something else we could do is, if I go to the original 4:3 ratio, then I could put like my face and chat at the side of the screen sort of thing. So maybe that's something I'll mess around with eventually. Then Coliseum and XD though, I don't know if those are in 4:3 or not. Did you hear that noise? Dude, does that noise mean that like Latios and Latios were literally in the zone? Did you hear that? You can't tell, yeah, about that, like, soft and sharp and whatever. What does this tell us? Just tells us where things are. What's this person want? I'm gonna catch a whole bunch of Pokemon. Is this our first trainer? Oh, it was a Pooch? But, like, why did they make that noise? Just to tell you there's Pokemon around? Oh, they're unlocked on endgame. See, that's... I thought something like... Yeah, they wouldn't show up that early. Like, why do they make noises like that? Oh, just ambiental. I guess so. I was here, first trainer. Zigzagoon, my boy. So, we still need to catch a Zigzagoon and a Wurmple. And you can find Ralts somewhere... I don't know if it's here or somewhere else. And Surskits as well. Some Pokemon are like a little tougher to find. Ralts, you're right. Yo, TG Felon with the raid. What's going on? How's it going, my dude? How was the stream? Thanks so much for joining in. You've made it. This is the first stream where we're doing our Gen 3 playthrough, trying to complete the Pokédex in Sapphire. So we're going to be playing through Sapphire, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald, Coliseum, XD, trying to complete the entire Gen 3. Game and Luke, how are ya? It's a TG Felon raid, but he doesn't have a raid message. I kind of like that as the message. How you guys doing? Thanks for stopping by. Think Game and Luke fell off the train. Who knows where Game and Luke went? Yeah, doing pretty swell here. You're doing good? Good stuff. Yeah, we're literally just starting. We got our starter Torchic. We caught a Poochyena. We're gonna face every trainer. That way we never have to face them again as well. Get the experience points. And yeah, we'll catch things as we see them. And then if we realize we're like missing something, we'll like eventually go back. Maybe you don't count as a raider. Never counts. So sad. Yeah, maybe they don't count the streamer. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So yeah, we're... Oh, no, I don't want to change Pokemon. So we're playing through Sapphire right now. This was the first game... the first RPG game I ever had as a kid for Pokemon. We had Pokemon Pinball before Sapphire, but... Yeah, Sapphire was the big one. Actually, I don't know if we had Ruby first. I think we got Sapphire before anything. And I just loved it. The cartridge was blue. So nice. Level 9 already? Sanders, my boy. Dude, we're gonna be like a combustion in like no time at all. Okay, tell me there's an item here. No. Who's this guy? I'm not very tall, so I sink right into the tall grass. The grass goes up my nose and... Alright. Fwachoo! What a weirdo. Did you just become a trainer? We're both beginners. You have Emerald, but it's a generic cartridge? Oh. Is it Spanish? Or is it, like, unofficial? Because we got Emerald, but it's, like, the nice emerald green one. It's a shame, too, that we, like, threw out all the boxes. Like, if you would have kept those boxes, like, those are worth a good amount now. But they were also cardboard back in the day. Like, it was easier to keep the plastic ones. Worse for the environment, but, like, they hold their shape. Ooh, Talo. That Talo sprite looks a little wacky. Like, I don't recognize it. Like, if you showed me that Talo, I'd think it's like the Emerald sprite and that there's a different sprite for Sapphire or something. You have Pokemon Crystal box in mint condition? Yo, that's sick. That's, like, probably the best box to have. With the Suicune. I remember seeing, like, the cartridge for Crystal when I was young, and I just thought it was, like, the most amazing looking thing. Have you seen the artwork for when we released Camp Crystal as a single, like, 3 years ago? Because... Let me try to pull up a picture of it. That's Magmar. Dude, see, you heard Pokemon's noise again. Hollow Core. Do we not have it on? No, we must. If you click into Camp Crystal, this was our artwork. Look at that stupidity. Spanish, not the original. Only original was if I read it. What the duck? Only Japanese kids need to take care of their toys and possessions. Bro, we were like stepping on cards, cartridges, everything. Dude, I tried to make it look like as close to the original as possible. Like, I worked so long on the font, making the Pokemon lettering go through like Suicune's thing. And then we put Colin's face on the Suicune, because why not? We put a seal of approval on the thing. We took the font, instead of saying like just Crystal, now it says Camp Crystal. The old rubber band card stack, you had to. We were stepping on cards and putting them in the rubber bands. So yeah, if you folks like Camp Crystal, we should make these into stickers. Alright, let's collect these berries, I guess. 2 Pecha berries. Do we want to pick them? Like, your bag fills up, I know that, so I don't know if it's like... I don't know if you want to or not. Eventually you want to use berries, I think, to make the, what are they, those, like, cubes that you give to your Pokemon and they boost, like, some of, like, the stats that help you to evolve them. Berries bag doesn't get full? Alright, then let's just pick them all. They look so cool, though, but I guess we just gotta pick them. The Pokeblocks, that's what they're called, I think. Pick and plant? Well, the thing is, we can't plant because the internal battery on our game is dry. Like, we can plant, but they'll never sprout anything. Route 102, Petalburg Gym. Oh, trainer. Yo, Jay Scotty, how's it going, my guy? What's going on? Hope you're doing well, my dude. We're playing through the Gen 3 games right now, starting with Sapphire. All the nostalgia. We got Colonel Sanders, our boy. How you been, Jay Scotty? Literally the best Pokemon games, right? Bro, someone was beefing me like 2 weeks ago saying, they're like, no, you're dumb, like, Gen 4 are the best games, and I'm like, they were like insulting me, and I'm like, Gen 4 is great. I'm not saying it's not great, and they're like, no, you don't, no, you're dumb, Gen 4, and I'm like, bro, piss me off. Gen 4 is great, but don't, God, they were so rude about Gen 3. Just chilling nice. Sadly for Latum, earn a Game Boy or something was difficult for a lot of people, so you just get like the Crumbs Bowl products. Latin America. You have a question, Mr. Streamer. Emerald literally top tier game. So I never really played through Emerald. I have it. It's like right beside me, but Sapphire was my main game. So it's gonna pretty much be my first time experiencing Emerald. Why not Mudkip? Yo, Iodetto, literally Mudkip is my starter of choice, but chat decided on Torchic. Hentai Lord, Sad Boy, and Papa Zoom Zoom all wanted Torchic, so we had to do it. Dude, my boy, I love the water Pokemon. Yo, people don't like fish Pokemon. Like, the water Pokemon are my favorites. Or at least some of my favorites. Let's go down here before we go over there. Gen 3 starters are the best? Yeah, like, for me, if I had to pick my favorite starters of all time, honestly, I think Mudkip is my favorite starter of all time, and then I'd probably pick Totodile next. It's hard to pick favorites, though, because there's, like, a lot of sweet ones, but those two are top tier. Love Turtwig. Piplup's cool. Chimchar's sick. Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, classic Cyndaquil's goated. Chikorita. Like, they're all good, but yeah. Do I talk to everyone? I guess we may as well gather information and try not to use, like, online sources. Latin America. Now you have the money. All Nintendo markets, like, ugh, so expensive. Yeah, things are crazy. It's like, now that you're an adult, the things you wanted to buy are just worth so much more. Wally's gone. We have to leave for Verdanturf Town real soon. Now I can block them all. Do it. We have an ad starting in 10 seconds, folks. You might get caught in it. Norman became our town's new gym leader. I think he called his family over from the Johto region. Are we playing this game as if we came over from, like, Crystal or something? I battled Norman once, but whew, he was way too strong. How would I put it? Got the feeling he lives for Pokemon. Let's talk to this guy. My face is reflected in the water. It's a shining grin full of hope. Could be a look of somber silence, struggling with fear. Oh, Jesus. What do you see reflected in your face? Pixels. Is this the name changer or move something? When I was young, I roamed the seas and the mountains. Thanks. Oh, I wish I could go on an adventure with some Pokemon, crawl through some damp grass, climb rocks, rugged mountains, cross the raging seas, wander about in dark caves, and sometimes even get a little homesick. It must be fabulous to travel. Yo, Zergrush, how are you, my guy? Best game. Dude, it's so good. How are you, my guy? You might get caught in the ad, but hope you're doing well. Spread some love to Zergrug, I can't talk. Zergrush, folks. Homie over the other side of the seas. First Game Boy was a used one. Mom bought it from her boss. Boss's son was growing up, didn't want to play with shiny and colorful things anymore. Got the yellow version with it. Oh, nice, nice. Classic game. First interaction with an English media. Started learning English from there. Honestly, that's like a great way for kids to learn how to speak the language. Like, if you're in a not primarily English-speaking country, like in Europe, a lot of our family was like, we grew up learning English strictly from video games. Let's say you have 6 Pokemon. If you catch another one, automatically sent to storage box in the PC connection. Yeah. Should we go in the gym? Can we go in the gym? Grr. Dad, well, if it isn't Dan, so you're all finished moving in. So this is your dad in the game. This is Norman. Stormin' Norman. Surprised you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see, you're with your Pokemon. Then I guess you're gonna like becoming a trainer like me. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. Oh, there's Wally. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Oh, right, you're Wally. I'm gonna stay with my relatives in Verdanturf Town. Thought I'd be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along, but I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. I see. Dan, you heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally here, I'll loan you my Pokemon. Wally receives Zigzagoon. Oh wow, a Pokemon. I'll give you a Pokeball too, go for it. Wally received a Pokeball. Oh wow, thank you. Dan, would you really come with me? I guess so. I hate how much dialogue there is, but just the way these games go. Yeah, Norman got a Cardide. I was saying that. So sick to see, like, Paradox Rift has so many callouts to Gen 3. It's so nice. I think I'm really going to like Paradox Rift for that reason. I wish if there was a set that was, like, strictly dedicated to Gen 3, like, that'd be so sick. Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please watch me see if I can catch one properly. Whoa! Dude, Shiny Ralts, let's see it. Shiny Ralts is tragic because you don't get to catch it. Can't wait for Briny and his boy Wingull. Dude, Briny! Alright, so Wally's just autopiloting it right here. Honestly, one of the best ways to learn English. Yeah. Speaking of, you pulled the full art ground on. Yo, very nice. We pulled it from the Japanese set Raging Surf for Static, but we haven't seen it from Paradox Rift yet. We opened about 2 booster boxes worth of Paradox Rift so far on stream, and the set's not even out. EX Ruby Sapphire, one of the coolest sets for you. Yo, for me, Iadetto, I was sorting my Gen 3 binder today, actually. My favorite set's Team Aqua and Magma, because, like, I grew up on that, but yeah, all the Gen 3 cards, like, Ruby Sapphire as well, Dragon, what was the other one? It wasn't Fossil, but it had the Fossil Pokemon in it. Wally caught the Ralts. I didn't pay attention. Let's go back to the gym. Sandstorm, that's what it is. EX Sandstorm, so sick. What is that hat? So it's a chef's cap on top of a Tilly hat, on top of a fedora, on top of a cowboy hat, on top of a... What do you call this? Like a winter sort of Russian-style hat. Slacking Norman hard as duck. Oh yeah, dude, he's nuts. Thanks for coming along. You tour why I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise I'll take care of it. Mom's waiting for me, so I go. Let's get into more battles where we can kind of autopilot things. Yeah, the dialogue, just too much. Here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City. Beyond this point, you should challenge the leader, Roxanne. Dude, Roxanne. Forgot she's Gen 3. Go on to other gyms, defeat leaders, collect badges from there. Understood. Of course, I'll be a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, but that's only after you become stronger, Dan. Did my other save file have 55 hours? Because that's nuts. Yeah, Sandstorm, that's what it is. Yeah, the whole era, though. Wingle's name's like Peepo. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, a lot of them. It's like the turducken of hats. Reminds you of Whitney's Miltank. And Whitney's Miltank literally rolls you. And that's a pun because it uses rollout. Are you maybe a rookie trainer? Do you know what Pokemon trainers do when they reach a new town? First check what kind of gym's in town. Do I need to heal my Pokemon yet? Probably not. Oh, this is Wally's house. Roxanne's only strong once you knock out 3 Pokemon. Does she have 4 Pokemon? You must be Dan, right? Thank you for playing with Wally a little bit ago. He's been frail and sickly ever since he was a baby. Oh. We've sent him to stay with your relatives in Verdant Turf Town. Is that the one with the spa? Or is that something else? There's a lot cleaner there than it is here. He's left already? I wonder how far he could have gotten by now. He's frail and sickly. What a weird thing to say about your child. Wally was really happy when he told us that he caught a Pokemon. It's been ages since I've seen him smile like that. Well, that's wholesome. Just level up Torchic until combustion, and then spam double kick. Oh, because Roxanne only works on 3. Axelushi, we're going to have to ban you for that. God. Let's... Oh, not even a trainer, just talk to him. If you're going to throw a Pokemon, a Pokeball, weaken the wild Pokemon first. It'll be easier to catch. If it's been poisoned, burned, lulled by sleep. That's not a trainer either. I'm not a trainer. But that's right, if trainers lock eyes, it's a challenge to battle. If you don't want to battle, stay out of their sight. We're going to battle everyone. So what's your scheme, Daniel? What's the scheme, Dan's scheme? Just scamming kids all day, and that's all we can do. Youngster Billy. Yo, C-Dot. Dude, C-Dot literally has feet. C-Dot and Shroomish are Pokemon that just have feet and exist. Let's use Ember. Are you a hacker? Unfortunately, no. I know a bit of code stuff, but nothing hacking-wise. You love Nuzleaf? Dude, Nuzleaf, my boy. Honestly, Shiftry, like, Shifttree's fine, but yeah, I'd take a Nuzleaf and a C-Dot all day. Dan Scheme, what's your scheme, Dan Scheme? Sad Shifttree's so ugly. Yo, exactly. Well, hacking's nothing about what you know. You're born with hacking. True. I mean, I guess I'm hacking the system. Like, dude, you should see the hacky mess of wires to be streaming this. It's literally a Game Boy adapter into a GameCube with the Game Boy adapter disc in the GameCube. Then the, is it VGA? No. RCA? No. AV cables, like the yellow, red, and white, into an adapter that outputs HDMI. HDMI into an Elgato capture card that goes into my Mac, but you can't just raw run an Elgato into a Mac Streamlabs, so I had to download a game capture software that I run the Elgato on, and then I screen record that Elgato from the game capture card into Streamlabs. Such a mess to be able to stream this. Think you saw me in Frosty the Snowman from 1970? Bro, that was literally my acting debut. That's a deep cut, man. I don't know how you saw that. He's like Big Mouth with a fan in his hands and wearing sandals. Who's hacking? The fruck? The production behind this. It's insane. Like, for me to get my stream running, like, there was so much overhead associated with, like, figuring things out in the early days. Like, it took so long. Even getting the sound to play on my Mac, I had to get, like, some random extension that, like, kind of worked only half the time. Because, like, Mac has nothing native for, like, running this sort of stuff. Most streamers are PC all the way, but, like, I love the usability of a Mac. Absolutely hate PC, but for streaming, it's so not the play. We're gonna go back down here, see if we missed anything. Oh, I think that's the same dude. We'll see what we find. Props to you. Ah, thank you. Yeah, no, it's definitely worth it, because now it's like we just get to do fun stuff. You gotta put in the grind to get things working. Show us the cable management. Oh, no, man. The cable management is terrible, because, like, the GameCube's not permanent, so it's literally scattered all over the place, because I know I'm gonna take it away one day. Some of the cable management, though, I have, like, under my table, like, my webcam goes up over here, and I have some nice straps and spots to put them. So, and my microphone I have cable-y managed, and I have a cord. I have an aux cord that goes from the computer, wraps around the table, comes out here, and then another aux cord that plugs into it to send it back to the speakers, so that I have the option, if I want to plug headphones in, I can do it right here at the table instead of having to, like, mess around with the back of the computer. You know what? Apple's okay. One thing for sure, Apple has the prettiest computers. Once you get past that, you're good. Apple has the most gorgeous products, and then, like, tech. Yeah, they're, like, super friendly looking. The interfaces, the computers themselves. Like, using Microsoft, it's all kind of hot garbage, but it works. But it's not aesthetically pleasing. For not going emulator for convenience. Well, here's the thing. Actually, an emulator for convenience is not convenient on a Mac. So, like, it's actually more convenient to set up the GameCube. Like, emulating on a Mac is such a pain in the butt. Unless, like, things have been simplified now, maybe there's, like, better solutions, but I used to emulate, like, Guitar Hero, and it, like, was the worst thing ever. Apple's fine and so friendly, Microsoft's garbage. The updates are garbage. Boot Camp. Well, yeah, but, like, Boot Camp just takes up so much space and processing power, and I don't want to use it anyway. God. It used to be that Apple didn't get viruses. Seaside cottages where Briny lives, he was once a mighty sailor who never feared the sea, however stormy. Did we catch that Zigzagoon? We did. Did I just knock the thing out? Dude, I'm, like, so not paying attention. Yeah, they used to say apples couldn't get viruses, but I feel like you still used to be able to get them if you just downloaded random stuff and, like, gave it, like, authorization access on your computer. Rich Boy Winston. Windows doesn't get viruses really either now. Or if it does, doesn't slow down your PC. I find, like, there was a thing, actually, I had on Mac with, like, my Google Chrome being a pain. Like, it had some weird extension downloaded. Or no, maybe it was my girlfriend's mom's computer. There was, like, some weird, like, GoDaddy extension, like, with web services that was just, like, opening random tabs constantly. That's the only time I've really seen a Mac get something. But I think it was more specific to Google Chrome. So if Chrome wasn't running, then I don't think the issue was happening. Remember old people who would always have problems with viruses, like downloading toolbars on Internet Explorer like 5 million? Yep. The classic. Yeah, I need... Yeah, we'll focus as much as we need to. We don't really need to focus. We kind of do, but not really. Yeah. My old laptop, it's not so much, I guess, the software that you're running on it, but, like, my old MacBook is just trash, because, like, I keep updating it so that I can run certain softwares that are like, oh, you need the latest version to run this. But then it's like the update itself just slows down the Mac. It's like, what do they call that? Like planned obsolescence, where they literally just make an update to kill the old systems, which is so annoying. So yeah, I guess that's probably just more update related, not the software I've been installing. Sometimes there are things on the ground even if you can't see them. That's why I always check where you're walking. There's supposed to be an item finder, right? But there's some that you kind of know, like this, I'm assuming. Found a potion. I think, yeah, like I think Apple literally admitted to making their products slow down over time, like on purpose. They admitted to it, and everyone was like, yo, that's shitty, but we're still gonna buy your products. I guess thanks for admitting it. But yeah, like I'm pretty sure they literally have said, you're a thief if you try to steal someone else's Pokemon. You should throw Pokeballs only at wild Pokemon. Hey, there's a Pokeball. They want to own the customer. Yeah, they admitted to it with iPhones, so you'd assume it's with Macs as well then. It's kind of like, I forget who said it, but there's something about, like, Coca-Cola during, like, a meeting or something was, like, during a marketing thing. It wasn't, how do we get more people to drink Coke? It was, how do we get the people who are drinking Coke to drink more of it? Dude, this guy's got 6 Pokemon. Laptop's like 3 to 10 years. My laptop was from 2015. And it runs super slow, but it's still decent for, like, the web browsing slow, but if I need to, like, text edit or something, or, like, do a few things, but I definitely can't really do any of, like, the Photoshop or editing or anything. But it was slow, like, 3 years ago as well, so it really, I don't know, man, its shelf life. I was using it all of university, and I guess it was getting slow towards the end, and then I got my iMac. So maybe it's been crappy for, like, yeah, 2 to 3 years now. It had 5 really useful years, I'd say. But I guess we'll see as technology grows as well. Maybe the newer laptops will survive a little longer, too. I don't know. Good for creative things, awful for gaming. Yeah. Yeah, you can't game on a Mac, really. But yeah, for, like, editing and that sort of stuff, they've got some nice, like, Apple-made stuff. Like, for music recording, I use Logic, which I don't know if it used to be owned by Apple, but now it is. And it's just pretty nice. Everything's pretty systematic. If you game on a Mac, you just bought a $5,000 Mac, and even then doesn't like it. Damn. Yeah, that's like too nutty. Dude, this guy's Wurmples suck. I think my iMac, I literally bought it after I streamed on my laptop for the first time, and it was like awful. I literally streamed once, and I was like, dude, no one tuned in, but I had fun. I was like, I could get into this. So then, like, literally 2 weeks later, I was, like, getting ready to buy a Mac already. And I was like, I'm going to buy, like, a brand new computer. It's going to have everything I need, the processing power. It's got great processing power, but I have to run more applications than necessary to get the stream to work. Like, how I have the game capture software with the Streamlabs, with Google. And Chrome uses so much memory. Like, I wish I wasn't so reliant on Chrome. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go nuts and buy a big thing now that's gonna last and get the job done for what I need. So I spent about maybe like 2,600 bucks on the computer, which is more than people spend on some PCs, but it's not that much when you think about like the prices of computers now. I appreciate you. You're a great man. The iMac's attractive. It's pretty cute. I appreciate you, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. But yeah, like at work, I use an HP laptop, and man, like I feel like my efficiency is just so poopy on it, because like even if you use shortcuts, things just don't work how you like. Like, bro, on my Mac, I can get things like done so nice and efficiently. I feel like I can just whip through like applications, even when I'm just editing text files or like anything. Alright, we got Zigzagoon added. We still need a... Who's this guy? Not a one to be found. What's he looking for? Have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? Really love that Pokemon. Dude, we're seeing Team Aqua already? Going to ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon Researcher. Oh, is this the guy with, like, the Devon scope? Hand over these papers. Aye, you're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please. Please. Huh, what do you think you're doing? What are you gonna do, protect him? No one crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy, not even a kid. Come on and battle me. What does this guy got? Poochyena? I'm assuming it's Poochyena. There it is. Huh, look at that. It's because it's too cold in Canada to run internet properly. You need heaters in your cables. That could be it. Did you miss Briny? Briny did not appear to be at his house. So I think we gotta go find him somewhere. I think after we beat Roxanne, then we go back for Briny. Because he takes us to Brawley. Or he takes us to somewhere. You got some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we Team Aqua are also after something in Rustboro. I'll let you go today. Alright. That was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I'll give you a Great Ball as thanks. Obtained. Great Ball. He takes you to Steven, I think. And the place you catch Hairy Mamas. Hairy Mamas, let's go. Didn't that Team Aqua thug say they're after something in Rustboro too? Uh-oh, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting time. Is Rustboro that first town, I guess I'm assuming? You don't catch Pikachus in this forest. That's Viridian Forest in Fire Red Leaf Green. We do need a Wurmple. Dude, our Torchic's almost, like, evolved already. So what Pokemon can you catch in here? You can get Silcoons and Cascoons, which if we see, we'll catch. Are Shroomish in these woods? We could search for them. Surskit and Ralts were in the route before, I believe. Shroomish. I'm gonna go fill my water. I guess I'll do it during the ad break. We got one coming in 6 minutes. Okay, we got a Wurmple now. 6.9 minutes. Damn, Hentai Lord. That's not a trainer? Yo there! Your Pokemon doing okay? If your Pokemon are weak and you want to avoid battles, you should stay out of tall grass. Don't ever tell me what to do. Shroomish has a face both right side up and upside down. This is news to me. Dude, Torchic just crushing it. Yo, we're literally just gonna... I'm literally just gonna be the trainer who only mains the starter, because, like, you know. Eventually, though, when we get XP share, we'll level something else up too. Alright, well, there's a Silcoon. We may as well catch it. Scratch might kill it, though. No? Okay, we're good then. Okay, it used Harden. Do you think we can get another Scratch without KOing? We might be able to. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I was like, good thing it used Harden. It can only use Harden. Imagine being a fire type in a grass forest. Yeah, we kind of got the easy route. Dude, get in the ball.
Take my bits.
Yo!
Danielle and the audacity of this French.
How's it going, Lizard? Blaziken's a beast. Lizard, how the heck are you? Dude, Silcoon wasting my balls. Blue balling us, if you will. Oh, I got another shipment for one of my Pikachu Van Goghs, so I got 2 on the way. I got 1 in-house. This thing's actually pissing me off now. Like, it's wasting my money. My money! My Pokeballs, wasting my balls. Draining me of all my resources. Come on. That's right, that's right. Legit started when you joined VC with pals to play a game, you scoundrel. I'm so sorry, Lizard. Yeah, I didn't know what time I was gonna go, and then I needed a nap after work. I was just, like, dying, and then, we have a show in Toronto tomorrow, so I had to make some holocore CDs, and that took some time, and then I was also packing a thing up for Static, which took a bit of time as well, because we were trying to get it to fit the dimensions for letter mail, and so it just took a lot of, like, just a whole bunch of stuff, but got things organized, and yeah, now we're starting. We're still near the start of the game, at least, though. If you take a bug Pokemon to school, you get to be instantly popular. That can't be true. Yo, Bambino fan, how are ya? We're all in it together. Beautiful. Still no shipping email. Hopefully you get it soon. People, like, even me, I got mine today, or one of them today. Nincada. So, like, Pokemon's just probably super bogged down. I'm sure you'll get it. People were saying there's apparently like 300,000 of these Pikachus that were made. I don't know if that's true or not. It seems like a large number, but if you think about the popularity and how many people want the thing, that might be a small amount of people. So it's going to be weird to see, but they definitely have to go through a lot of shipping and stuff. Hope you're doing well. Yep, I'm going to be at regionals, not competing, but spectating. So I'm going to be hanging out, doing trades, maybe some side events. All I hear is excuses. Pikachus. The Van Gogh Pikachus from Pokemon Center. Yeah, I got a few Squirtles that I'm going to try to pawn off and trade at regionals. I got my PSA 10 Play Series Pikachu VMAX I'm going to try to pawn off. I got a 2006 slabbed Pikachu that you can't find in North America from McDonald's, 2016. Got to try to get rid of that. And then just make some trades for things I need. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Are we in a route or are we in the town? I like filling my mouth with seeds, then spitting them out fast. You can have this, so try it out. Use it on a Pokemon and it will learn a move for firing seeds rapidly. Tell me it's Bullet Seed. TM09. Dude, Paradox Rift, you get TM item cards. So sick. 2 cherry berries, let's pick them. It kind of ruins the aesthetic. Oh, maybe I want to stop picking berries. Like, it's gonna, yeah, just take away the aesthetic from the routes. You know what? I'm gonna stop picking berries. I think that's it. Unless I really need them for a certain Pokeblock. We must have been fated to meet. May I ask you for a battle? They need to just reprint again and release a code. Yeah, code would have made the most sense. I don't know why they didn't. I don't know if they're gonna reprint again, though. I mean, I guess if enough people complain, they might. I wouldn't be upset if there's a reprint. Like, I got a few, so, like, I could sell, but they're also just cool, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg, so If they reprint, I still get to keep mine, so who cares? You gonna be there with a trench coat and sunglasses hustling? Honestly. Holy, did I rig the market? Squirtle price is crazy right now. Bro, literally, I was calling it not day one because I thought they might release the Squirtles with ETBs, but once I saw that the second wave of UPCs and no other products got Squirtles, then I was like, okay, I'm instantly buying as many as I can find because this thing is going to get nutty. And even then I thought I was buying too much and for too high of a price, but now I'm glad I did. Like, I was buying them for like 30 bucks each from people, and I thought that was a lot, so I was hoping, oh, it might go to 60. It's crazy. There's 2 cards in my binder you'd like? Have a picture of them, you'll send it to me? Yeah, let me know. I can set them aside for you. Mr. Eviolite, how are you? Oh, folks, we do have an ad starting right now, so you might get caught in there. Stick around, we'll see you in a minute or so. Spread some love over to Mr. Eviolite. Hope you've been well. Yeah, the timer battery is dead lizard, so even if we plant the seeds for the berries, nothing's gonna grow. No fruit in those looms. We're gonna see a Shroomish. Can't believe people ordered when the card was available. It was in their cart, then PC shipped without it, and you can't cancel and refund. Yeah, with the Van Gogh Pikachu, insane. And Peanuts, it did. Yeah. Dude, you know what I've been saying? And Jaguar's been arguing with me on it. I was saying Squirtle's gonna be worth more than Van Gogh Pikachu. And it actually might. But I also thought the Pikachu would be distributed with a code and be up online longer. But now it seems like the Pikachu is still very scarce, so that might change, but it's getting real close. Mad Skills, how are you, my guy? Nice to see you. We're playing through Pokemon Sapphire, the Gen 3 game. Mad Skills, I sent myself a reminder. I still gotta pay you for that booster box you gave us a bit ago. So, tomorrow I'll try to send that to you. So sorry it's been so long. It completely skipped my mind. Should have said something. Could have fixed that for you. Could have fixed what? Oh, the battery? I mean, I don't care too much because it's only the berries that you really lose out on, so it's fine. Someone thinks their promo fell out in transit due to poor packaging. I could see that kind of happening. Like, one of my packages came in with, like, the tape unsealed and the box was literally just open. Classy, hello, Danian. What's going on, dude? Spread some love to Classy, folks. Hope you're doing well. I, luckily, have never had the promo come in the box, like, bent or anything. Like, they always come loose. There's no care put into it, but, like, I've never had mine damaged, which is nice. Actually, some of my Squirtles that came in from Pokemon Center were unsealed at the bottom, but not damaged on the card at least, so I still take that as a win, even though it's not completely sealed. Your UPC box came that way, like, just with the tape over it, just not on it. Really shitty. Homesick with a migraine. Been dealing with COVID at work past week. Yeah, damn, dude. That sucks. That's tough. Yeah. Hope you feel better soon, man. That's no fun. We're collectively gonna send you some chicken noodle soup. You've had Porch Pirates take your Pokemon Center stuff before? Yo, that's shite. We have never had Porch Pirates, I don't think. I think everything that I've ever needed to get to me has got to me. Except for... There was one package, but it was after I had a P.O. box, so it couldn't have got stolen from the P.O. box. It just never came in, so it just got lost in transit somewhere. But never had to deal with a Porch Pirate. One time... No, I was going to say our neighbors picked up our mail, but it was that it got delivered to the neighbor's house. So I said to Amazon I never got my thing. And then the next day, our neighbors were like, hey, we got this for you. It showed up at our house. We think it's yours. Testing frequently. Still negative on the COVID end, thankfully. That's good, at least. Yeah, man, some people getting hit with COVID now, like... I don't know if it's, like, a new variant or what, but some people are just, like, getting the same sort of thing before where you just feel like you got hit by a truck and you're just, like, out for, like, a week. So it's no fun. This is the Pretty Petal Flower Shop, spreading flowers throughout the world. Your name is Dan. That's a nice name. Would you like to learn about berries? Why not? They grow on trees, thrive in dark, loamy soil. Plant one soil again, replanted berry. Okay, this doesn't really help. I thought she was going to talk about Pokeblocks, but it's too early in the game for that. Look at the selection, though. Hello. Just open, no harm done, but sheesh. Yeah, that's... Pokemon Company just getting wild with it. Oh, we got a Whalmer Pail, so that we can plant the berries and water them that we're not doing anything. Trying to be like my big sisters, growing flowers too. Here you go, it's for you. A Chesto Berry, how nice. You should add Damn Daniel as a redeemable sound. Let me... I'll write that down as a note. There's a few new things I want to add to, like, the channel point green screen pop-up things, and then a few other sound alerts. Or at least one. Or no, I wanted to get rid of one. Plant a berry, grow up big. They have a machine that mix up berries and make candies for Pokemon. Yes! That's the Pokeblocks I wanted to hear about. Slept literally the whole day away. True. A lot of college students that live here, so you think you can figure out what happened. True. It's all good about the BB. Hasn't been on your mind lately, but thanks for the reminder. Yeah. I'll, just, because I remembered about it again, so it's like, try to tomorrow, allocate the funds, and then that way we don't gotta worry about it. Be even Steven on it. Still trying to buy a Gengar. Channel point, Clandor gets an entire booster box for 10 points. That's actually kind of a sick idea. Petition to instate this. Yo, cool idea. I'm a thinker. Don't forget to add the Dan Rips a Personal pack to the Channel Point Redemption. Yeah, I guess I could. I have been doing personal packs lately if I ever win marbles races, but... you know what I'm gonna do, actually? I might change the, I might get rid of the Dan autographs a card to be a personal pack opening. And, like, if anyone ever wants an autograph card, I'll just autograph it. I was also thinking, I don't know, like, every time if I send someone an order, if I sign an energy card, is that cocky of me, or is that, like, super nice for the person receiving the thing? I don't know. Or, like, write a little thank you message and then sign it. Maybe maybe I should start doing that. I think that would be cute. A little personal touch. How do we get autographs? You just ask. Better make it pricey, otherwise you'll be out of stock. That's true, bro. Just rip all my stock. We're twins, so we battle Pokemon. I should probably save the game soon. I haven't saved in a while, nor have I gone to a Pokemon Center in a while. Speaking of channel points, could you redeem free merch and a Milky Dip and get a one-piece pack since it's a $11? We could probably do that, classy. I could be down. Dude, our Poochiena's level 2! Double battles are what's gonna kill us. Does Lotad know... Wow, critical hit. If Lotad knows a water move, we might be screwed. But we still have a good level on it. Dude, Poochyena just growing. Astonish. Are we gonna flinch next turn? Cool for the first order. Why not both? Big ego streamer thinks he's famous and shoves it in people's orders. This guy, you know? Class, you said One Piece 3. Let me grab some for you. I gotta fill my water too. Let me catch up on chat and then we'll fill the water. Save points for a little B-Day gift for yourself. Fantastic. Yeah, happy birthday again to you. Redeems 20 Dan personal pack rips. Imagine. Yeah. It was Dan Scum's birthday yesterday. She's in Arizona all alone. She did a lot today. She went to brunch and then a butterfly conservatory and then FaceTimed some friends. But yeah, if she pops by, make sure you say happy birthday to her. Let me save the game before I forget, too. October birthdays unite. Gotta crash. Night Dan in chat. Yo, Game and Luke, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Have yourself a great night. We'll catch you later, my guy. Take care. Take it easy. See you later. An edible arrangement, right? No. We're not even, like, big birthday people, like... Yeah. Or, like, you know. Yeah. I think I streamed on my birthday this year and, like, didn't even say it was my birthday. Because I was like, ah... Like, because then I feel like I get, like, I don't know. Like, I like attention, but not too much attention. I don't know. Yo, Poseidon, what's going on, my guy? How are ya? Nice to see ya. We're playing through some Gen 3 stuff. Yeah, we're doing rips. We're gonna do a pack for Classy real soon as well. Yeah, shop's open. We're playing through some Gen 3 stuff in the interim. Spoiled Dan Day. At least put some fruit in an envelope. Yo, dude, I tried to get on an airplane with a crock pot of stew, and they're like, you can't take that on the plane. And it's like, but it's homemade, why not, brother? You're a big birthday person, your own birthday, other birthday, all birthday. When is your birthday, Lizard?
This would go great with some milk.
We got Poseidon going in the shop. I'll try to remember it. Chances are I won't. I remember Mad Skill's birthday. Cause it's a sick one. Yo, Jesse, how are ya? Heard you're seeking attention. Maybe. Oh, also, Jesse and Nonbank, I gotta remember to bring your cards to Toronto tomorrow. I'm gonna do my best to remember, but I gotta bring so much gear that I'm gonna try my best. I have some of it by the front door to remind me. I'm gonna try. Jesse, I heard that too. How's Ultra Prism going? We're at 5 packs so far. So, very slowly, but definitely progressing. One day it's just gonna be like, hey everyone, you've essentially got these free Ultra Prism packs. For anyone who hasn't seen it, we're doing an Ultra Prism booster box break. We got 31 packs still available in the shop. Once they're all sold, we're going to open the entire box all in one stream so that we can see a full booster box of it get opened. And if anyone pulls the Lily full art, we'll submit it to grading for free. And if you purchase one of the packs in the break, you get the first Yokimon card. There's no official announcement for it, but we'll throw you the first Yokimon card in existence. Yeah, we got a Chestoberry from this lady. February? For me, yeah. December 11. Info to enter the brain and immediately leave your brain. I'll try to remember. December 11. Is that my Nona's birthday? I am your Nona. You might be. My lord. Can I get a large attention? Damn. You sure you want to wait till the box is bought? I mean, like, I guess if you and the other folks who have bought into it want to rip your packs, we could do that. I'm cool to wait, so I guess it's more up to you guys. But I think by Christmas, if it's not bought, then we'll make an executive decision, because people might want to see more Pokemon by Christmas time. Your birthday's near, Hensei Lord? Mine's too easy. Come on, Meow. Exactly. Is there an option to pick it up after the show, perchance? If I'm still at the venue, yes. Should be okay. The Scallion. You'll wait till Christmas? Sounds good. Yeah. It's a tough one, because, like... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just gotta market better, but also the packs are expensive. The box is literally just, like, shot up in price. Alright, you know what? Let's get to the next town so we can get to a Pokemon Center, save, and then we'll get into a few rips. I think we're right here. Beautiful. Now we just gotta go to the center. It's in the next 365 days. When's everyone else's? Yeah, when are the people's? How's the queue looking? We've got a pack of One Piece for Classy. We've got a Play Prize Pack bundle for Poseidon, and then the queue's open. Okay, Dad God. Dad God. Let me just add Classy into the queue. I'm gonna do it through the shop. That way it updates the stock for me. Oh, we got another order coming through. Is this gonna be...
This would go great!
The
with
Bambino?
some milk.
It is. $420B day. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, you can't forget Mad Skills, folks. It's so easy. No one will say you're all cowards. Let's
This would go
celebrate,
great
y'all.
with some milk.
Is that anything like a rap god? I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. Alright, queue's updated. Let me set up the camera, because I didn't set that up at all. I blaze more than I glaze. Oh, October 30th for you, Hensei Lord. Real close then. Huh? Jesse needs some balls. Also, for Toronto Regionals, apparently the train is not running, so... I don't know how much Toronto Regionals would influence the traffic getting to Toronto. I guess it's nothing crazy. It's not like a Jays or Leafs game or, like, big concert. So the roads should be okay, especially early. You know what? Should be fine. Yeah, the GO train apparently is just not running this weekend. Like, it's running Friday, but not Saturday, Sunday. But the GO buses. Alright, that's the controller we're using to play, because we're on the GameCube right now. So for anyone who didn't see, it's the Pokemon Sapphire cartridge plugged into a GameCube. Also, if you can see, my Van Gogh Pikachu in the back. controller for sale. For scale. Look how small the controller is. You can hide it in your hands. Alright, Classy, let me know which pack you'd like. If you don't mind, how much did I pay for the Van Gogh Pikachu? So I got it directly from Pokemon Center when they did the second wave. So like last week, I think last Wednesday. So I just had to spend $30 in the shop. So I bought a Lost Origin booster bundle and got the Pikachu for free, essentially. Right random. I got it officially and not from a seller. Good luck, Classy. I'm almost completed the base set of One Piece Set 3, but there's like... Here's the Dawn card. If there's... I think there's like 6 cards I need, maybe? So if there's one I see, I might have to make you a trade. You mean to tell me you didn't rampage through the Van Gogh Museum like a degenerate dog punter? Honestly, if I was there, I might have. Your first ever One Piece pack? Hope it's a good one. Yo, well, good luck, Classy. One Piece, such a cool TCG. It's kind of tough, though, for me at least, with Pokemon to keep up with the One Piece, but I'm at least trying to do the base sets of stuff. But they're super nice cards. They don't sell as much on our stream, but it is fun to see them get opened. Couldn't get a purchase in... it all happened so fast. Yeah, man, it was literally, like, out of stock in 20 minutes. You mean Scalper. Man, I don't know how I feel about the whole Scalper situation. Like... And there's so much drama on Facebook, too, that I never comment on, because it's like, why waste your time and energy? But it's kind of like, the market is what it is, so it's like... Like, you don't expect everyone to just give you their Pikachu for free, so it's like, at what price is it? I don't know. Unless you're, like, using bots to go to the Pokemon Center, like... But if I knew how to make a bot to go to the Pokemon Center and buy all the Pikachus, I'll be real, like, if I could do it, I'd be like, well, why not make some extra cash, you know? We got Charlotte Gillette, Jerry, my boy. Got Curiel, Caney. It's tough. Yeah, either Pokemon Center Store or the Scalpers. But yeah, there's no other way anymore, unless they reprint the thing again. We got Tropical Torment, Momu. Classy, do you watch One Piece? Are you caught up? What point are you at? I'm on the part where they switched from dubbed to subbed on Crunchyroll, so like episode 1012. And I pretty much just stopped watching because I, like, now would, like, really need to pay attention to it. I was still paying attention, but it's like you literally can't look away for a second now. If you ordered one for personal collection, then any extra you take to sell, then it's scalping. That's just your opinion. True, true. I did get more than one, but I don't plan to sell it. But maybe used for trade bait. So, I don't know. So it's a tough one. Watched and read everything. Been reading since high school. Damn, dude. Here we got Feet. The Hull Dismantler Slash. My brother. We got Lim. No idea who this is. On the one hand, yes, market will influence the price of goods as long as people are willing to pay. However, at the end of the day, it's all meant to include children, and you effectively eliminate that demographic when you're trying to turn 300% profit for nothing other than greed. If everyone ordered just the one, then there wouldn't be all this demand, TBH. Yeah, like, a lot of the demand is from people trying to resell, not even, like, the people who essentially want the card, but the people who think it's of value, so then they need to buy more than one from people who are then reselling it as well. So it's almost like this false demand as well as on top of it, you know? You think more than one is fine, a small amount? Just like people botting to buy 30 so they can immediately flip them. True, true. Khalifa. We got Kuro leader card. So we're going into the 2 holos for the pack class. You get 2. Also, the queue is not updating. Let me see if I can get that to update. Exactly, and that's a 50% minimum of the card total. Yeah. So yeah, that one's definitely a crazy one. The whole Pikachu debacle. But for me as well, like, there's so many comments on Facebook that I like I'm scouring Facebook looking for deals, but then when I see all like the drama comments, it's like, it just takes so much time and effort to like comment on those, and it's like, like stop this madness. Today's economy and giving the average person an opportunity to make a couple bucks. It's a tough one. Speaking of someone who just got one. Alright, good luck, Classy. We got Marshall D. Teach, Blackbeard himself, holographic. Thatch in the background with, what was the name of that fruit? Like the dark fruit, or was it something else? Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen. Yami Yami? Nomi? It's a devil fruit. Yeah. In One Piece they call them devil fruits. The Gomu Gomu? Is that the Gomu Gomu? No. What else we got? One more card. One more card to rule them all. We got brand new from the Navy. Holographic. I think I like the Blackbeard better than the brand new. Yo, my pleasure, Classy. Thank you for supporting the stream. I'm gonna not use that sleeve. That was a perfect fit sleeve, which I saved for the mini dips. We'll get it in the regular sleeve. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed it. It's nice seeing the One Piece stuff. This is the guy who decides the bounties? That I didn't know. I was like, who the heck is this guy? Hope to get more in the future. Hell yeah. It's fun. I like the set. Katakuri and Rob Lucci are like the front runners. Yeah, a lot of nice artworks and stuff. Some of the alt arts go hard too. Alright, let me see if I can get this queue to show up on the screen for you folks. I don't know why it's not. There we go. Oh, but the text is showing up weird. Okay, now it's normal, I think. There we go. Beautiful. Want to get the Gear 5 Luffy someday? That card goes hard. Bro, yeah, that's going to be nice. That new set. Alright, Poseidon, we've got a Play Series bundle for you. We're going to have to make some YouTube videos. We got Series 1. So let me know which pack. We've got Series 2. Let me know which pack. For anyone who hadn't seen Pokemon, I don't know where they did it, but people found the files. Maybe it was like emailed to judges and stuff. But Pokemon officially released the official set lists for these series packs. And the set lists that I had were spot on, card for card, just in a different ordering. My set lists were based on Elite Forum, which I think also were perfect, except for maybe like 1 or 2 that people were saying didn't exist, so we kind of knew they didn't exist, but they never updated their spreadsheets. So now we've got the official lists, and I posted my videos on YouTube yesterday and today for my Prize Pack Series 1 Master Set and Series 2 Master Set, so check those out if you get a chance. Dan out here making the best Play Series YouTube content. You stop it, Classy. Thanks for supporting. It is indeed, he's effectively that dude from Jackass who says, I'm gonna give you $100 to F off. Oh. Series 1, we're going number 2. Series 2, we're going number 6. So that's this guy. Yeah. God, it's hard to count. In Series 3, we're going number 5. You saw that? Yeah, man. So, it's kind of big. It might bump demand up for collecting these sets now, if, like, now collectors see it as well as just, like, players. But, Series 1 and 2 are no longer in circulation, really. I guess unless stores still have some stock, but now, like, stores are getting Series 3 packs. So, like, effectively, they're out of stock on Series 1 and all that. Always out here commenting on my dumb shorts. Gotta support the good comment. Appreciate you. We have an ad about to hit, folks, so we'll see you in a minute. Stick around. See you soon. Yeah, folks, in terms of, like, YouTube videos, like, every time Classy posts a video, it's like, just quickly click on it, comment on it, and like the video, and it just, like, if enough people do it, it kind of helps you boost through the algorithm to get more views and more interactions. Costs you nothing, takes a few seconds. Yeah, it just really helps. And then same with mine, you know, if you get a chance, I post a short, we post it in the Discord, you know, drop a like, a little comment. The comment can literally say, like, pee-pee poo-poo, and it still helps out a ton. You know, just click the things. And then, like, me and Classy will always, like, reply to the comments, too, because then it adds another comment. Classy posts some funny content, though, like... I like your content, Classy. Always gets a chuckle. Until you get banned for breaking TOS. Well, that's, yeah. A simple comment can go a long way to cheer someone too. Yeah, for sure. Like, just letting people know you saw it and you enjoyed it, you know? Just makes you feel like it was worth putting in the effort of, like, making and posting the video. No problem. So yeah, that's my spiel for the day. Obviously, though, the fact that you're all, like, here in the streams and chatting and chilling, like, that means the world as well. Like, obviously, you're spending lots of time here, too, so I'll never be upset at all. Yeah, appreciate all of you. Y'all so cute. Look at that little emoji. Wish they did something to different to show the sets apart in the series, like make the stamps on the right for Series 1, left for Series 2, or add some fancy 1 or 2 on the stamp. Yeah, because, like, yeah, there's cards that carry over from Series 1 into Series 2 with no difference in, like, holo pattern or anything, so it's effectively the exact same card. And so now they're on both set lists, so it's, yeah. I agree, that is annoying. Like, at least with Pop Series, they said the number, right? Like, I get it, because it's kind of... It's literally just the card with a stamp, but yeah, I don't know, you know? I'd appreciate if you banned Jesse. I mean, Jesse can ban himself. He's got the mod powers. Alright, welcome to YouTube. We got Prize Pack Series 1. Pokemon just announced the official set lists for these packs. We're going to see what we can get. The big hit of the set, Charizard VMAX. Huge lizard monster. We're going to see what we can get. Good luck. We've got a Dark Energy to start. You can see the play stamp there. We've got Twin Energy, originally from Rebel Clash. We got Copycat from Evolving Skies. We got Oranguru the Monk from Sword Shield Base. So the third card in every pack after the energy, I believe it's always a rare, non-holo. And then we're moving into 2 holos. Sometimes you see an ultra rare, sometimes you see 2. We got Cincino holographic from Sword Shield base set. The cutie. And last card from Series 1. We got Ordinary Rod holographic from Sword Shield base. No ultra rares, but this card, pretty good for GLC decks. When it was in rotation, this was a big card. These were like at least 20 bucks each when it was in rotation. Like, it was hard to find Ordinary Rods. Maybe still, like, you know, even the regular holos from Series 1, because they're getting, like, scarce and hard to find, they're still solid. But yeah, we haven't seen an ultra rare from them in, like, so long. Let me catch up on chat. That was me not reading chat for the YouTube video content so I could clip it later. You know what's tough about clipping, too, is, like, if I don't make a clip on the video, then I have to, like, go back in the VOD and, like, find it and then edit the thing. There's not a good way to kind of, like, portion out a chunk that you want to use sort of thing. Non-bank, I swear to God. Getting pretty close to 1,000 subs on your Shorts channel, so that's pretty exciting. Oh, very nice, very nice. Small brain employees working for Pokemon, honestly. And the fact that they did the Van Gogh Pikachu as, like, order it from the store without a special code. Like, they should have distributed a code, and then everyone has a fair chance of getting it, you know? Like, that was a really stupid move on them. Hentai Lord's here. Got the bill for Lizard from Nonbank. Get the trade we did. Don't call me a monster, Dan. You're better than that. I don't even know what I said. Cute Cincino. Pokemon Center music hits hard. It's cute, eh? Would y'all rather have Megas come back or tag teams come back? I never really played when the sets or games existed with either of them. But I think tag team, like the borders of the cards looked really cool. When they were really nicely centered, especially. Oh, I said big lizard monster. I'm so sorry. Tag for sure. Mega tag teams. Okay, let's do some push-ups, cause why not? Cause we hate our bodies. We just want to feel weak. I went rock climbing and I'm so sore, and we're doing more push-ups. I went rock climbing yesterday. Yo, my forearms are, like, tingling, because, like, yeah, just the rock climbing yesterday, like, destroyed me, and now using those muscles again. Brother. Brother. Take 2 days, go again, acclimate quickly. Hopefully, yeah. The push-ups didn't count. So sad, man.
Shut up and take my bits!
Haha, Dan, you are a hallow weenie.
What hit personally? The big lizard monster? Man, you guys just love to make me feel pain, you know? Oh, hate our bodies. No, I meant, like, make me hate my body because I'm feeling all this pain. Don't hate your bodies. Love yourselves, folks. Dan the Russian Cowboy Witch. I got him. Love yourselves, folks. Too lazy to gym. Bro, I hate the gym. I haven't gone to the gym in like 5 years. Yeah. It's, man, some people like the gym and that's great. But if you, like, you gotta find an exercise that you enjoy doing so that it doesn't feel like exercise. So for me, it's like sports with friends or like trying to get more into rock climbing because like, it's like you exercise, but you get to hang out with your buddies. It's tough, man. You balance those well, by the way. Thank you. Yeah. If any hat falls off, I take it off. Yeah, rock climbing's so fun, but like so difficult. All right. I'm going to ignore chat for another minute. I love you all. Don't be offended by the body's comment because I didn't mean it that way. But I'm going to continue to ignore y'all for a second. We're going into the Prize Pack Series 2. Pokemon released the official set list. We talked about this before, but now you know what exists in the set. Big hit from Series 2. We are looking for Charizard V-Star. Good luck. Starting off, we've got a Steel Energy. We've got Ultra Ball, if the camera would focus, from Brilliant Stars. We got Melanie from Chilling Reign. We've got Boss's Orders from Brilliant Stars as our non-holo rare from the pack. Going into the holos, can we see an ultra rare? We've got Magma Basin holo from Brilliant Stars. I think I see something. We got Honchkrow V, ultra rare hit from the prize packs from Brilliant Stars. You'll love to see them. They definitely don't come as often as they should. Not bad. Well, Honchkrow action. The Honchkrow. It's so gratifying to improve, though, and you improve quickly. Pay $50 a month to walk because somehow it feels more effective at the gym than outside. Maybe it's like the ritual of at least like getting ready and like putting it like into your routine kind of thing. I could see that. When I used to go to the gym, I used to pretty much just run on the treadmill. I didn't like doing the lifting and stuff. Just kidding, all in good fun. Just, that's good. I felt bad. Didn't want to offend anyone. Wasn't trying to offend anyone. Kids are your exercise. Yeah, bro, kids. Between work and them, you're slim. Yeah, kids. Kids will, you gotta run around after them. Alright. YouTube video number 3. I didn't even clip the previous VOD's YouTube things, so I don't know. But here we go, YouTube video number 3. We got the Play Pokemon Prize Pack Series 3. The official set list is online. Pokemon released it. Big hits from this set. We're looking for any of the Radiants, really, but Radiant Charizard and Radiant Greninja are huge in this set. So good luck to you. Starting off, we've got the Fire Energy with the stamp. We got Tatsugiri from Scarlet Violet Base. These packs are nifty because they start mixing in silver bordered cards with yellow bordered cards. It's like the mixture of an era. We got Temple of Sinnoh from Astral Radiance. We got Registeel, pretty off-centered, from Astral Radiance as our non-holo rare. Yeah, super bottom heavy. Can we see something wacky? 2 holos coming up. We got Featherball. Series 3 is nice because you get the like Galaxy new sort of old callback to the old holos. Just a lot more pleasing to look at. And then last card. We've got Mirage Gates from Lost Origin. Yo, that's not bad at all. It's got a beautiful swirl on it too. Look at that. This is one of the most sought after trainers in Series 3, I'd say, because of like Lost Box being such a big deck, and the only way to cloud out Mirage Gate is to get this version. That's a solid one. Yeah, gorgeous pattern though, eh? Like, yes, Series 3 is honestly my favorite series so far. I loved how Series 1 had like the items with the hollow patterns that you normally didn't get, but it's like now it's even better. So good. Yeah, Poseidon, let's throw you some extra milks. It was a big order. Appreciate you, my dude. Well, going home with some extra juice today, the Hitmonchan Hollow from base set My Guy. The Milky Milks, baby. Hello. With a Magmar from base set. Damn, dude. GG's. Thank you for supporting the stream. Hello. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, this top loader's got a bit of a curvature. You know what? Let's get you a better one then. Just to be safe. I'm just gonna chuck that one. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, thank you again, my guy. I appreciate the support. Casual Hollow Redemption Dip. Huge, man. Just out of nowhere. What a classic. Yeah. No Zards today, though. But pretty decent stuff. Yeah, thank you again, my guy. Much love. Always appreciated. Let's also sleeve these in a sleevey thing, kind of. BRB Hensai Lord? No worries. Yeah, my pleasure, Poseidon. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to start throwing these in like sleeves with like all the cards, because sometimes you end up like when I'm going through the bulk, you don't see the stamp at first, and then you almost like don't include it. I think we're doing a new bag for you as well, Poseidon. Alright, next up we got Bambino Fan. With some 151. You've got 6 packs to choose from, Bambino. Let me know which. Hmm, 5. Sounds good. So who's going to Toronto Regionals this weekend? Is it just me? Does it cost to spectate? It does. So I bought a spectator pass for 20 bucks. Costs $100 to compete, 20 bucks to spectate. Lizard's going. Boo hockey. You're playing Axelishi? Do you know what you're gonna run yet? Not bad. Saw the competitor cost. I competed last year, but I sucked. Yeah, well, last year, you know what? I didn't suck terribly, but, like, I sucked enough that I wasn't gonna make day 2, and then I just started, like, scooping to people just to be a nice guy. Alright, good luck. We've got Abra. Fusion Moon, most likely true. A classic. It's really good. Do you use Grabber in that? Or just like the classic build? Also, really quickly, going back to this Abra, you can find the Cosmos Holo version in the Alakazam EX boxes, but sometimes you can find an Abra with a different Holo pattern from those boxes, where it's more of like the Galaxy foil. So I scooped one of those online today, because, you know, just gotta get all the variants, man. Not the grabby build, true. Roaring Moon EX Turbo. We got Diglett, Drowsy. You read that somewhere? We got Bulbasaur. Muck. It's definitely on this forum that we've been going back and forth, like showing different holo variants and stuff. God, there's a whole world of just like niche, stupid things to look for. Have to check yours out and see if they have differences. True, true. Fierce Play, how you doing? Dinner time. See you guys on the next Poseidon. Have yourself a great night. Enjoy the dinner. Thanks so much again. Yeah, we'll catch you later, my guy. Take care of yourself. See you later. Gonna take a closer look next time you see a box. True. Apparently the Kadabras always seem to have the Galaxy foil, and the Abras always seem to have the Cosmos foil, but sometimes the Abra will have the Galaxy foil. So it's just interesting and weird, and probably unintentional by Pokemon, but something that exists. Zard matchup makes you cry, but you were getting advice from a pro player? Andre, ooh, nice. Yeah, follow that advice. It'll take you far, like, gosh darn. We got Venomoth. Machamp reverse. Bambino fan, can we get a snipe? Bellsprout reverse. We got Zapdos EX. Lovely stuff. The one-pack snipe. Zapdos solid for Miraidon, and... Can you throw Zapdos in any other deck, or is it pretty much just Miraidon at the moment? But very solid. Zapped 2. Okay. And a Holo Electric with a Swirl to go with it. Good pack. Yo, literally on theme with the electricity. You can do Flaffy Box with Zapdos? Dude, I never heard of Flaffy Box. Just Miraidon, you don't use it though. Papa Zoom Zoom was using it, but he's not right now. He went back to Flying Pikachu. I feel like Zorora would be solid because then you make them need to take like a one prizer sometimes if you're able to get like a little snipe with it sort of thing. I don't know. But Zapdos can spread, but then you need to run Halucha if you're like really going for it kind of. Bambino, thank you so much for supporting the stream. Fantastic pack. Good stuff. Get this added to your bag. Anyone realize the birds are uno dos tres? Too late in life. Yep. I found out like last year and it's like, oh, sick. Where were you 20 years ago? I told you Flying Pikachu wasn't too great, then went back to it. Funny guy. Yeah, he just flip-flops all the time. Huh? So, you know Articuno? Zapdos Moltres? So, Articuno, uno is one in Spanish. Zapdos, dos is two in Spanish, and Moltres, tres is three. Picked up 100 Holo Energies from the convention the other day, and only 4 were the Cosmos Holo. Wax job, welcome in. Yeah, they definitely seem like those are the like harder ones to find. Only 4 out of 100 though, that's wacky. When we first started opening 151, we were seeing a bunch of them, so I guess it just depends on maybe like the print run or the cases they came from. I don't know. Isn't that crazy, Bambino fan? Wax Job, hope you're doing well. Yeah, so me and some other OCD folks are just like needing to collect all the holo variants of like everything. Like if anything's different, it needs to be collected. It needs to be cataloged, scrapbooked somewhere. Did you know Ekans is just snake backwards and Arbok is Cobra? Yeah, that one I knew at least. That's a cool one. There's some serious batching print run. Some crazy stuff. There's also people have found Growlithe and Schmoliv, the blister promos from either Paldea or Obsidian Flames. I want to say Obsidian Flames that have the Galaxy Foil Holo as well, even though most are Cosmos. So those ones you gotta find. And the speculation there is that they came out around the same time as like the Mankey Primate box. Primate box with Annihilate, because those use the Galaxy style, so they think because they came out so close together, they were using like the one style sheet and like didn't realize they had to switch it. So I don't know. Did you know Vaporeon? Yes. Alright, the queue's empty if anyone's looking to get anything. Shop's gonna stay open, queue's gonna stay open, and we're gonna continue playing through Sapphire. We're in, are we in Rustboro City now? Only found out about the difference talking to a Pear from Troll and Toad. Didn't believe her at first. Oh, damn. I don't know who Pear is, but yeah, we like... I kind of noticed it early on, and I was like, I'm not seeing things. Like, I'm seeing these circles and stuff. Because, yeah, the boxes we had, it was like an even spread. Like, some had the one style, some had the other. And I'm like, this can't be, you know? Yeah, and hard to find because not many know, so... And yeah, like, listings online won't tell you either. And even if they did, just, like, naming the things, there's no, like, official way to name some of them, so, like, they might not even be listed properly. It's basically just, like, if you find something, snatch it, like... Even if it's, like, $10 for a common holo, because, like, it's just going to be so much work to try and find it, especially, like, once the set isn't sold as often anymore or something. I don't know. We got a premiere ball from her. Got to crash for now. We'll catch you on the next stream. Bambino fan, thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for supporting. Have yourself a great night. Hope you had fun. Take it easy, my guy. We'll catch you later. Appreciate you. Way back in the old days, Devon was just a teeny tiny company. After getting Blink tickets, you're not getting stuff for a while. Oh, you got Blink tickets, eh? Yeah, I was considering it. I'm not sure if I'm going to go yet, but they got Pierce the Veil and Alexis on Fire playing the show, so that's actually, like, a stacked lineup. How much did those cost you? That'll be a cool show, though. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go. I'm still considering it. If tickets haven't sold out yet. Devon's president likes to collect rare stones. I think President's son also collects rare stones. Alright. Steven Stone likes to collect stones. Night all. Take care, take care. Yeah, exactly. I've got good finds so far on the Abra, Schmoliv, and Growlithe. No. Electabuzz, not Growlithe. The Electabuzz from the Zapdos box also has this variant issue. Growlithe's the only one where I have... Maybe I did find another one, actually. I gotta check. But there was one that was like $15, and it's like, do I spend $15 on this thing? Like, maybe. If a Pokemon gains experience in battles, it can sometimes change in the way it looks. Are we evolving already? Dude, move over. Pokemon change shape. If one did that, I'd be shocked. Now, why do I feel like we're missing something? We went into the one house. We'll go in here. I could crash any minute. Alexis on Fire, great show. Your first live show in junior high? Oh, dang. I never really got into Alexis on Fire, but like when I hear them, I like them. For my own Pokemon, give them a perfectly suited nickname. It's my expression of originality for them. But giving the name Pikachu to Pikachu seems pointless. I suppose it's good to use a name that's easy to understand, but... Pika. Steven Stone, my love. Nice background music to sleep to. Hell yeah. What a great soundtrack, eh? You have some Pokemon with you too? When I get bigger, I'm gonna go to places with Pokemon too. Alright, so we went in there. We talked to that guy already. What is this building? Cutter's house. Oh, do we get the TM cut from this guy? Oh, we must. Tell me. Limber way you move. And you're well-trained Pokemon. You're obviously a skilled trainer. No, wait, don't say a word. I can tell just by looking at you. I'm sure you'll be capable of putting this HM to good use. No need to be modest or shy. Take it. We got the HM cut. Nice. We do have an ad about to play, folks. You might get caught in there. Watch some advertisements. Take that Jeff Bezos money. An HM doesn't break after one use. When they were expanding the city of Rustboro, your dad helped out. He made Pokemon use cut to clear land of trees. Deforestation. This is the best Pokemon game ever made. No cap. We're besties. Pricey lower bowl was $2.90 after taxes. Stupid Ticketmaster has low bowl preferred seating. Got section 231, row 7 for $2.35. Damn, man. Yeah, like, expensive concert. Sick concert, but expensive. We don't need the Pokemon Center. Yeah, I might not go, like... Even Tool. Like, Tool's one of my favorite bands, and they just played Toronto, and they did, or they are playing Toronto, and I'm like, but I've seen them already, and it's pricey, and, like... It's tough for me. Plus, I go to, like, enough shows as it is, like, with the band and stuff, so it's like... It's like more music in my free time. It's like, you know. It depends on the bill and the band. And one other big thing about me is, like, I hate going to concerts where I'm sitting far away, because at that point for me, it's like, I'd rather just, like, watch a live video of them. But if I'm gonna go... Like, if I'm gonna go to a concert, I want general admission. If I can't get general, then I don't really care to go. I want to get, like, right up close to the front where I can see, like, everything. What did this guy say to us? I did not read any of that. Who might you be a new face around these parts? Have you transferred into the Pokemon Trainer's School? Is that what this is? You decided last week. Green Day announced they're doing a tour next year. Pretty good lineup. 3-man acts, Green Day, Smashing Pumpkins, and Rancid. Oh, I did see that. See, that one's like... They're all well-known bands, but they're all different genres, which, like... I'm personally cool with when you go see a show because it keeps it fresh, but most shows, they kind of, like, pick similar sounding, or at least similar style. So, it's a little kooky, I think. Every Pokemon has a special ability it can use. Pokemon are such strange creatures. Thanks for the info. Blinking and Alexis are different from one another. Yo, you know what? That is true, actually. But Blink is like... They kind of, like, define their own genre of, like... Like, it's not pop-punk, it's like punk-pop, kind of. I don't even know, you know? It's hard you need to ask. Trying to figure out what to make meals every day. It really isn't easy, coming up with meals every day. Dude, just do the Dan Shime diet. Nut butter and Greek yogurt. For every meal. Sometimes chicken. Pokemon Trainer School. If I go to this school, will I be able to pet catch rare Pokemon easily. Let's see what this lady says. We'll go in that house. We gotta learn Cut. Challenge is a gym leader. It's not gonna be easy winning with a fire type. They don't match up well against a rock type. Sometimes chicken. If I'm feeling, like, sassy, you know? Literally left the second I wanted to talk to him. What a guy. Students who don't study get a little taste of my Quick Claw. Whether or not you're a good student will be evident from the way you use this item. Oh, okay. Pokemon holding a berry will heal itself. Many kinds of items Pokemon can hold. Boy, it sure is hard taking notes down. Trading Pokemon with your friend right now. I always wanted Seedot, and I'm finally getting one. Cute. You know, some Pokemon moves confuse a Pokemon. A confused Pokemon will sometimes attack itself without meaning to. Leaves battle, returns to normal. I wonder how much of the dialogue we actually don't really need to see. Like, there's some people who might trade with you, but I guess at the end we could Google it if we need, but I don't want to, but there's just so much. Pokemon can hold items, but they don't know what to do with man-made items like potion and antidote. Chicken's like never on sale anymore. Unless it goes bad. Then maybe. This chicken inflation is ridiculous. Love it all, TBH. Well done dialogue. I guess I don't mind it, but it's just taking us so long to just get through the town is my thing. Roxanne, the gym leader, really knows a lot about Pokemon. She's really strong too. The trainer school is excellent. If you study there, you could even become a gym leader. I guess I may as well go into the Pokemart, and you may as well talk to everyone in all of the things, just in case. My Pokemon Evolved has a lot of HP now, super potions instead of things. Like, what if someone says, hey, I'll trade you a thingy? Getting escape rope to get lost in a cave, buying paralyzed heals and antidotes, in case you run into Shroomish. As someone who feels strongly about bad dialogue in games, this isn't fair enough. You've come to talk to the Stork. The man next door gave me an HM, used it to teach my Pokemon Cut to cut down skinny trees. My Pokemon has a naive nature, and my friend's has a jolly nature. Fascinating how Pokemon have personalities. Oh, I'm not 100% sure if the nature has to do with evolving some Pokemon. Like, when you try to evolve Feebas to Milotic, I think you have an easier time if it's a certain nature, maybe. Just like people, there are male and female Pokemon, but no one seems to have any idea how they're different. In Gen 4, they added different stylings to the sprites based on the Pokemon gender. But in this game, it's just the symbol once you catch them. Pokemon you get in a trade from someone grows fast. But if you don't have a certain gym badges, they may not obey you. Have you taken the Pokemon Gym Challenge? When you get that shiny gym badge in hand, I guess trainers begin to realize what's required of them. Dude, remember in Gen 4, you could polish your gym badges and make them shine? Like, how silly. Do you nickname your Pokemon? I gave a cool name to mine, but when I call my Pokemon by that name, people laugh at me. If it's okay with you, want to trade your Slackoth for my Makuhita? Oh. Don't have a Slackoth. Do you catch those in Petalburg Woods? And is that the woods we were in? In all sorts of places, there are all sorts of Pokemon. People find it fascinating, so I go all sorts of places. What's the Pokemon you like the most in 3rd gen that's not a starter and not legendary? Now that's a question that I might need to skim through the Pokemon to find out. I have my little poster up here. I really like the Ludicolo line. I've always been a fan of the Ralts line, Sharpedo line, Wailmer line, Camerupt line, Grumpig line, Cacturn line, Flygon, Whiscash, Crawdaunt, Claydol, Lileep, Anorith a bit, Castform, Kecleon, Shuppet, Bayonet, like the ghost stuff, Tropius, Clamperl line I love, Salamence, Metagross. Honestly, man, I just love Gen 3 so much. Like, I can't even pick a favorite. Like, it's all so good. But I think I used to, like, live or die by, like, Metagross and Salamence. Gardevoir for sure. Cradilly, dude, Cradilly, my boy. Yeah, Lileep, Cradilly, so nice. Oh, dude, they have the museum here already? Devoncorp? Is this where you do fossils in this game? I think it might be. Running shoes, they're one of our products. Makes me happy when I see someone wearing a thing we made. Bro, it's literally running shoes. Welcome to Devoncorp. We're proud producers of items medicine that enhance your life. If you remember, the right beauty level has to be high in the Pokemon contest for Milotic. Yeah, I don't remember if I did a beauty contest for it, but when I played through this before, you had to do a lot of, like, creating Pokeblocks with certain berries to max out the beauty stat, and then, like, either, yeah, level it up or do it in a contest or something. Maybe you had to win a contest? Makuhita's cool tanky, hits hard but slow. You like everything I see, exactly. Fossils way later, true. Spread some love to Wolf. Wolf, how are you, folks? I feel like there's so much dialogue between this and chat that I need to talk, like, way faster. And I'm almost becoming, like, chaotic with it. Does this guy not only authorize people? Okay, so we can't go there yet. That's fine. How are you, Wolf? Used to call Cradilly Cradile, like a crocodile. Little Cradile man. We used to call Groudon Groudon, like a crouton. After being an old man. Fair enough. Yo. Yo, yo. Devon Corporation, we all just shorten it to Devon. Company makes all sorts of convenient products. Okay, we pretty much haven't done anything since we saved. Can we teach Cut to anyone just to have it? Give it to Zigzagoon. Oh, Zigzagoon is... I think Zigzagoons hold Oran berries. Like, if you catch him in the wild. Is that what he's holding? A super potion? Oh, dude, you know what it is? Zigzagoons, their ability is like when you battle or just run, they just retrieve items. So they're actually kind of sick to just kind of stock up on some things. Alright, let's do the gym, I guess. Bayonet's your favorite design from Gen 3? I used to have a tracing book with a bunch of Gen 3 Pokemon, and like Shuppet and Bayonet were on it, and I would like draw those things all day. I don't know where it went. Man, it gave you this kind of like see-through paper. I would literally just draw all the Pokemon, and I had so much fun doing it. There was like a Kecleon, not sprite, but like design you could draw. Oh. How's it going? Listen, my friend, would you like to become the champion? I'm no trainer, not me, but I sure can give you winning advice. That's settled. We'll aim for the Pokemon champion together. It's your job to collect gym badges, am I right? But gym leaders aren't pushovers, and that's where I come in. I'm here to provide expert advice. Roxanne, the gym leader, is a user of Rock-type Pokemon. Rock-type's very durable, but can't stand Water-type and Grass-type moves. Come see me after. If you beat the gym leader, well, go for it. Are there any Pokemon that used to call it the wrong name and you learn only later how to pronounce it? Yeah, like Groudon we would call Groudon. There's some Pokemon that I still might pronounce wrong, like apparently Arceus is Arceus. I say Zacian or I say Zacian instead of like Zacian, Zacian. Yeah, Zigzagoon goes wild, eh? Little thieves pickpocket, picking up the stuff. Get like Ultra Ball. Linoona picks up better stuff and a better rate. Like rare candies, yo, you're right. Yeah, when I was, like, I'm remembering now, I used to, like, try to max out my Linoons in the party when I was playing through the game during COVID. Because I was like, yeah, let's get rare candies, we can level things up easy, do all this and that. Makuhita would be good here. Zacian. Arceus. We definitely have a type disadvantage here. I guess Ember just hits a lot harder than Scratch, so we'll take it. And the knockout, alright. I stand by it being pronounced Rayquaza. I'll just kind of say things based on how it like fits in the sentence. Like, usually I say Rayquaza, but sometimes I'll be like Rayquaza. Used to pronounce Groudon wrong too. Would always call it Groundon. Oh, gotcha. Papa Zoom Zoom pronounces like everything incorrectly. But that might just be like a reading comprehension issue. Evolve the chicken just one level. Unlock double kick or nose pass. You will suffer. I remember one of my first packs of like Ruby Sapphire. I got a nose pass card and I thought it was so sick. So then like seeing nose pass in game as well, I was like, yo, that's a cool Pokemon. And then they gave nose pass an evolution and I was like, damn, dude. I was like, hot diggity dog, man. Now we got Father Fast. Yo, Ember actually like gets the job done somehow. What level was his Pokemon? Were they level 6? Because that's like nothing. You're so over level. Bro, but like you are until you hit the leader and then you're kind of just like at the level. But still, Scratch did like nothing against Geodude. Oh, this guy's got 1. Level 11? Okay. Because it's physical. Oh, shit. Oh, no, this ain't good. Dude, we might not win. High defense, low special defense. Okay. Sanders will not evolve here. God, let's see if we can get, like, some hits. Yeah, if you don't sweep, you'll suffer. Oh, it did, like, 1 damage. No! Poor Chicken Little. Yeah, this ain't good, bro. Okay, another 1 damage. At most, he's got... How much HP left? Like 5? Yeah, the movie Chicken Little, where the sky's falling. Ruh-roh! Evolve Chicken with double kick, you'll sweep the Coke from the nose pass. Bro, he's teasing us. How did he attack first? Oh, maybe it was like the Mud Sport? Is that a speed move? Oh, man. This ain't good now. See, this is where it gets way too intense. This is the part of the game where we can talk a lot with chat, though, which is nice. Oh, tie and speed, probably. Silcoon Harden for the win. Harden until you max out defense so they're barely attacking, and then you struggle. Oh my god, man. Oh, it's coin flip based when it's tied? Okay, gotcha. Dude, we need 1 more hit, man. Papa Zoom Zoom be pronouncing Poseidon's name as Neptune 0411. Gonna lose all the money. The only thing is, now we're not getting XP for Torchic. It's fun to watch that bar go up so fast, though. Let's look at our stats and, like, write them down or some shit. Dude, we're just maxing out, man. We got some money. Swellow's good. Yeah, Swallow ain't bad, so that's solid. I guess maybe I'll like evenly train it when I pick Pokemon that I want to keep, sort of thing. Like when I find like a water main, and like a grass main. Breloom was solid when we used it. If you get Guts ability and get poisoned before battle, you become a road roller. What does that do? Just need a bit to evolve Sanders. Rocks and do. Oh, save it before? No, we're risking it for the biscuit. Oh, it doubles your attack, eh? Would you kindly demonstrate how you battle, and with which Pokemon? Roxanne, you are no match for us. Shit. God. Yeah, see, now it's like we're not over-leveled at all. Chaos mode, rip, and Nuzlocke run when you got a special condition. Especially with the red light on. Roxanne. You don't have to turn on the red light. Well, sheesh. Thought she was Dragon. Dragon D's. Well, GG's. We're not winning this one. Dude, why is it so tough? More like Arrow Emperor Missionary. That's for not listening to me, Madge. Hey. Not good. We should have done a tiny bit more training to evolve into Combuskin first. You know what? We should have done a bunch of, like, stuff throughout the routes to catch the Pokemon we didn't have, because then we'd train along the way. So maybe that's what I'll do from now on. That's a good one. I'll keep it. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna end with Silcoon, my boy. This is awful. Poor Tailo. Nice. I can't wait till we catch Kyogre and then we just can roll everything constantly. Nice. Don't do that. Dan whited out. Does it say how much cash I drop? Do I not drop cash? Everyone's fully healed. Sick. Let's go. Let's do some Shroomish hunting, I guess. Shroomish / training. Ooh, you know what? Let's get this ball. Does Zigzagoon not know cut, or do we have to go in here to use it? Oh. It's hard with the GameCube controller, because I'm not using the D-pad. Oh, you can't even use it till you get a badge, eh? Nifty. Kyogre ain't that great. But Kyogre's so good. Combuskin with double kick, easy sweep. It's always half, if you remember well. What's always half? Yeah, I need the badge. Oh, the money. You lose half your money? Ew. That's a lot of money. So it's like worth it not to lose, I guess. Alright, Sanders, you dink. If we didn't get KO'd the one battle, we would have... That's not double kick. Let's get rid of Growl, because I will never use special moves. Imagine having 99999. Learns it after he evolves. Sanders! We only knew Sanders for a short while, folks. They grow up so fast. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. think nowadays they nerf the money loss. Zoom Zoom be calling Iodetto Potasio. Oh, you literally learn double kick and peck at the same time, eh? I can be wrong too. I don't care for focus energy. So does double kick effectively do 60 power then? If it's striking twice? But yeah, I'll get rid of focus. Potassium iodide, Iodetto de Potasio? That's why? Oh. Focus energy is broken? Focus energy double kick? Gosh damn. Hentai Lord. I don't know the stats enough. I can do this all night. It means it's my nickname. We got a Talo. He's just saying it in Portuguese. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, like if Pop Zoom Zoom says what Jesse's saying, he says. Yo, Combuskin sprite from the back actually looks sick. Like, look at this dude. He's just chilling. God, it's so annoying looking for Shroomish. Jesse Rideout more like Johnny Stayin. Dude, slack off. God, how do we attack this guy? Like, even a scratch might kill it. Let's send out Zigzagoon. Let's go slack off my freaking boy, man. Dude, that yawn sound effect and like the curse sound effect, literal curse. Just throw a ball. These names are killing me. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hello, Wolflin. Lizard King would be like... amphibious... patriarch? Wake up, grab a brush, and put a little makeup. You wanted to. Dude, I almost KO'd the Slackoth without realizing. So let's not do that. Slackoth was con- Hello, newborn cat. Slackoth, nice. Give a nickname? Yeah, let's call this one... Papa... God, we're not gonna have enough letters. We're gonna call it Papa. Puggers. We're gonna have a Makuhita. See, I want to find a second one, that way we can do that trade without, like, missing what we need. Zum Zum, Papa ZZ. Zoom Zoom be calling Lizard King Reptile Royalty Rapture. Oh my goodness. So does double kick always only hit once if you get the instant knockout? Jesse. We have an ad coming in a minute, folks. Yeah. You know what? Let's check the Pokédex. Let's consult. Where do we catch a C-Dot? Dude, is C-Dot a Ruby exclusive? Oh my god, piss me off. Alright. Maybe you can get Shift Tree in Exterior Coliseum, or maybe you can get it in Emerald. God. So then what's the exclusive for us? Surskit, maybe? Or no, maybe Lotad. Where do you catch Lotad? Just in the grass? Or how do you know if it's in water or on grass? Only one if you KO. Why do you want him to kick a Pokemon to death? Be calling Wolflemon Husky Sour? Lotad. Alright, we're gonna go back for Lotad. Where do you find Ralts? Same area? Same area. So we're gonna do some Lotad and Ralts searching. Shroomish is in the forest, I guess. Okay. And Nincada, I feel like you find after Rustboro. Yeah. Anything else? Magikarp. That's only going to be in water, so we won't worry about it. Geodude's going to be caves. We're not going to worry about it. See, I don't know, man. The internet? I don't know, man. I want to try to do everything without internet to start. Just use our detective skills. Dude, Wingle, my boy! Should we just go for it? YOLO? Shroomish is the forest. Lotad, Sableye, Viper, Lunatone, and Kyogre are exclusives to Sapphire? Okay. Dude, easy catch, eh? So, Viper's counterpart is Zangoose, Lunatone's Solrock, Kyogre's Groudon, Lotad is C-Dot. Why does the person want to trade for Makuhita? Can you not just catch Makuhita? Or I guess if you trade it, it'd be like much more powerful as long as you have the gym badges. So maybe that's why you'd use it. Now, who is Sableye's counterpart? Mawile? But man, I grew up loving those ones over their counterparts. And it's probably because I grew up on Sapphire, but like, Seviper's so much better than Zangoose. Lunatone's so much better than Solrock. Kyogre's so much better. You'd pay a small fortune to be able to experience 3rd gen for the first time again. I mean, tonight's the night, though. Lotad line's nice to put on team. Mawile, yeah. Alright, beauty. We've got... Is that the route? Do I have a town map yet? Like, we have the Pokedex. So this town is just... Oh, it's all kind of like combined into the route. But are we still in the same route when we're here? Oh, no, maybe not. So this is like a different area. I don't... We gotta go back here for the Ralts and the Surskits, maybe. The Pokecheck, you think it's called? Hard Agree, didn't play it right when it came out. Got it later, so didn't know the Pokemon really, so everything was new and special. And the more you played, the more you loved it. Think this is the one gen you never played? Oh damn, Nonbank. This is the only gen I've played. President gives you a map after the gym, gotcha. Yeah, like, so for anyone who played, like, the earlier gens, they made this game with, like, essentially all of the Pokemon being different from Kanto and Johto, because they wanted to make it feel just like a new kind of refresher to the franchise. And it almost does feel like completely different, like you don't see any of these Pokemon, which for me is just so fun. Because, like, I didn't even grow up on Kanto, and I'm already, like, sick of seeing all the Kanto stuff. Zoom Zoom's liable to call you Sam Strategy. I like it. Dude, Lotad, my boy. We still gotta search for Ralts, and I'm pretty sure Surskit might be somewhere early, too. Very unique and new experience, yeah. Oh, so good, man. So classic. So good. You know what I would like to do as well, which I guess it's not a big deal, but it could be fun just to have, like, for anyone who gets invested into the series of us, like, playing this game. Well, one, I could post the VODs to YouTube, which I may or may not do. Like, there's the chance that some people find it interesting, but then there's... I guess it's only not worth the effort if I have to go and skim through to, like, edit out a bunch of stuff. But it might be okay. Like, I can just edit out the part where we open the cards. But what I want to do is maybe make some sort of, like, spreadsheet that everyone can view, and we track our progress of the Pokedex. Dude, Ralt's so early. Let's go. So yeah, anyone at any time could view the spreadsheet even if we're not streaming and, like, just be like, oh, what's his progress looking like? Oh, this is what got you hooked on Wolf Lemon, eh? Like, these games are just so fun to watch, I feel. Like, Freeze Falcon was doing Emerald Nuzlocke, and it's like, you just get sucked in. You're like, this is amazing. What I really like, too, is it's not, like, overstimulating either, like, watching someone play, like, Fortnite or Call of Duty or something. Like, it's kind of just so chill. It's cute. The Pokemon games in general. Looks like you gotta stream Pokemon again. Premier Ball? What is Premier Ball good for? Yo, Poofy Poncho, how you doing? We're playing Pokemon Sapphire, doing a big run-through of the Gen 3 games. We got the shop open in the background as well, but yeah. Just playing through some Pokemon. How you doing, my guy? Dude, Premier Ball literally sucked. Just exists. It just shows off as being kind of, like, nice-ish. I know in the old games, or, like, Diamond and Pearl, when you, like, send out a Pokemon that was caught in a Premier Ball, it has, like, a different animation. Maybe it does do that in this game? I don't know. Good man, fly out at 4 tomorrow? Damn, exciting. And I'm assuming you're just flying, like, right into Toronto? Dude, I don't know if you're interested. I don't know what time you're gonna land, but my band's playing a show in Toronto at 8 p.m. Where are you flying from? I think you're coming from, what? The West Coast? Or the East Coast? Land at midnight, Vancouver. Gotcha. So you're probably gonna miss the show. That... I'll forgive you. That's exciting, though. I probably won't come to Toronto until, You know what? If you guys are hanging Friday night, Papa Zoom Zoom's going to a thing in Mississauga. I could drive him and come to Toronto. But I'm also driving to Toronto tomorrow, so I'm literally going to Toronto, like, 4 days in a row. Which is fine. I'll stay in touch, though. We'll figure something out. I'm gonna save, because we just caught Ralts. Do we bother trying to look for the Surskit? Maybe we'll do a few more walkthroughs, see if we find anything. Premier Ball, only good on Pokemon Go. Mario Wonder, yeah, Mario Wonder's out now. Looks fun. Maybe eventually I'd play it, but, like... There's just so many things to play. What system would this have been on? Animation's cute. So, it's on the Game Boy Advance. I'm running the cartridge. This isn't an emulator. This is the cartridge into this attachment for the GameCube that lets you play Game Boy games. And then I'm just streaming straight from the GameCube because I have the other games. And we did it earlier where we traded between the games with the link cable. Because I'm trying to complete the Pokedex on Sapphire, which means I need to play all the other Gen 3 games to get the Pokemon and then trade them over. So no emulators, doing it all legit. Platformers make you want to sleep permanently. Yo, I love platformers, but they're so tough. We finally beat Donkey Kong, though, which is why we're able to play this. I started playing Kirby Crystal Shards, back during the Lost Origin days, but never finished that. Eventually, we'll get back into it. Surskit, you don't think is in this area? I'll be real with you. There's a chance it is. Waiting for Mario RPG and Paper Mario. But yeah, this was my first, like, big Pokemon game when I was young. So classic. D-Gen in cards and the video games too. Jesus. That's how you feel about RPGs and anime-style games? I hate, like, shooters. Like, those make me want to throw up. Like, I can't, like, focus on that or, like, get good at it or get into it. Want to get some Z's. No worries, Sensei Lord. Thanks for hanging with us. Much love. Have yourself a great night. We'll catch you later. We've got so much Gen 3 to play through. I'm sure we'll see you for some more of it. Yellow is yours. Yo, such a classic, man. Yes, Paper Mario. Pretty good chance you will when you go full-time, as you'll be filling the schedule constantly. Yeah, you'll pretty much need to start playing like every game that exists. Unless I go directly to the gym, then you can wait a bit more. Okay, I don't know what else to catch there. How about this? Before I do the gym, I would like to catch a Shroomish because it's in the decks. If I see another Slackoth, that'd be great. And if I see a Cascoon, that would also be great. But I think I'll make sure I catch a Shroomish before doing the gym. But then once I have that, I'm down for the gym run. Sounds good. There he is, baby. Oh, also, I need you to scream at me if we find a shiny so I don't, like, overlook it and knock it out or something, you know? Shroomish, get in my belly. So what does Shroomish look like upside down? We were told it might look like something. Is that... It's like a really weird face, I guess. Sure. Alright. Let's hit it with our Poochyena. The big pooch. Yeah, how funny would it be if we just, like, knock out some shiny? Remember to pick items from Zigzagoon? Yes, gotta remember that. Never think to do it. You know what I should have done was use the Super Potion in the gym battles so that Torchic got the XP points. I'm always, like, so conservative. Like, I hate using items during battles. Alright, Shroomish, we get it. Okay, we get it. Oh, almost ran. You probably have, not sure you've ever noticed. Yo, we got Shroomish. It's possible. They're definitely tough to find, but, I don't know. And then some look really subtle, too, like you wouldn't even notice. Oh, that's the way we came. Look at me just not even avoiding the grass at all. Yeah. Some of them, they go from, like, pink to, like, slightly more pink. Yeah, like Pikachu. Red cheek or orangey cheeked. And like slightly orangey on the body as well. Yeah, I do want to mess around though with I guess the way my elements are laid out on the screen. Because like chat and stuff is covering up some of the screen for you guys, which I feel like is a bit annoying. It'd be nicer to just kind of have everything full. I forget what this was. We went in there. Oh, it's the flower shop. Okay, I don't care at all. Think I care about flowers? Alright, we're gonna heal up. This time we're gonna save before the battle because we're, I'm heckin' annoyed. Ah! And then after the battle, we're gonna go back in the forest, look for Slackoth and Cascoon, I think. Because I would like to get that Makuhita and just, like, really use it. 2 a.m. bedtime for Ponto. Night, bestie. Good luck with the gym. Thank you, Lizard. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging with us. Yo, we've been running the game for like 3 hours now. Yeah, take it easy. We'll catch you later. Have yourself a great night. See ya. I'm sure we'll be chatting in Discord. I'm probably going to end stream soon as well, folks. It's 1 a.m. here. The time really kind of slipped by. We're just having too much fun. What I'm thinking is beat Roxanne. Then we're going to look for that Slackoth and Cascoon, do the trade, and then we'll probably end. I do think Surskit's out there somewhere, but we could probably find it later anyway. Almost your B-Day. Yes, almost the B-Day. You got a few days. Double kick almost took out Geodude. That's so sick. What? Oh, double kick's a fighting type move because normal type moves don't work well against Geodude. A potion, nice. Well, we get the KO here then, right? Now, does it always get the second kick in, or does the second kick ever miss? My boy Sanders. Change it, cure it, remove the dismunition stat. Ban Jesse. Almost there. Does she only have 2 Pokemon? Harden? Yo, double kick literally changes the game though for Combusken for this battle. Like, it's insane how well this works. Also, like, that nose is way too big when they design the Pokemon. Like, is it a penguin? Like, what is... Is this it? Comes great for Norman as well. Dude, literally, like, all we had to do was just get one more knockout. And we would have evolved the Combusken earlier. Like, just too easy. Please accept the official Pokemon League Stone Badge. Here's $1,500. Here's some real-life money. Heightens the attack power of your Pokemon. Also enables them to use the HM Cut outside of battle. Take this with you too. What is this? Rock Tomb TM39? Rock Tomb. Inflicts damage by dropping rocks. Also lowers speed. If you use a TM, instantly teaches the move to a Pokemon, but it can be used only once, so think before you use it. Thanks, Roxy. Oh, cool. Get out of the way. Team Aqua leaving the Devoncorp. Wait, please, don't take my goods. Oh, his goods. We'll worry about him another time. We've got to find a slack off. This is your goodbye. Hentai Lord, thanks for sticking it out with us and watching the gym battle. Thanks for hanging tonight. Yeah, have a great night. Catch you later. Hope you had fun. How long will we be on stage tomorrow? I think we're playing for half an hour. We're on at, I want to say 8:15, so we'll be on between 8:15 and 8:45, and then we're just chilling the rest of the night. Not sure what time we're going home or if we're staying the whole night either. Have a great night, Hentai Lord. Catch you later. Sheesh. You as well. We got a tiny mushroom. Much love, much love. Oh. There's the Cascoon we needed. Now we just want to find a slack off after this. Don't forget the Zigzagoon. Oh man, I gotta get in a habit of that. Yeah, he's got probably some nice stuff for us. Dude, the one tackle did so much, and then, like, these tackles are doing, like, nothing now. At what point does the defense stat get maxed out? Do we go for one more or nah? Let's just say nah. Okay. Dude, so annoying. Just like, get in there. When I played through this before, I don't even remember using Great Balls. It was pretty much just like Pokeballs until I had Ultra Balls. Cascoon, let's go. I like how it's called someone's PC, like why, you know? Another Shroomish. Let's put Ember first so that we always use Ember. Well, now we use Double Kick. We're paralyzed? Come on, man. Double Kick still goes through, though, with paralysis? Does paralysis only stop you sometimes, and does it ever heal? Try using this item, Miracle Seed. It's good for your grass-type Pokemons. Okay, go up there. Worm Boy. 25% chance to stop you and doesn't heal naturally. Time for sleep, Nanbang. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging with us. Hope you had fun as well. Get that good rest. Shoot me a reminder tomorrow if you guys are going to come, and I'll bring your cards. I have, like, half of it by the front door. I'll get the other half there. Yo, slack off. That's what we needed. Have a great night. Jesse's grounded. Sounds good. Jesse will be there in spirit. Dang, dude. Zigzagoon, what items does he have? If it's an Oran Berry and he gets low on health, he's gonna use it, like, on his own. This guy's loafing. Why is Scratch more powerful than Tackle? Oh, jeez, dude. Alright, great HP for a capture. Dude, we're almost out of balls! And this is, like, the last guy we need. Let's go! Beautiful stuff. Oh, cutting it real close. Alright, we're gonna make this trade. Oh, gotta get that. Then we're gonna heal up another Great Ball. That would have come in handy, maybe. Oh, we go down here. Is there anything here? Yes. Another tiny mushroom. We go up here for this. Oh. X attack, which boosts an attack stat. Zigzagoon. Oh, we gotta pick up the Zigzagoon's item as well. Guys, don't let me forget. Come on. Super Potion, nice. This is the start of the place, that's fine. We need to get back to the top. Oh, now the Slackoths want to show up. Alright. You know what? You can turn off the battle animations if you want the things to go faster, but, like, that's no fun. I used to have them turned off. I went straight through the grassy patch there instead of going around, but we're training, you know? When we get this Makuhita, we'll start training it up too. We'll use him as the front runner. Let's also do a last call on the shop. If anyone did want to get something, because we're going to be ending stream real soon. And then probably the next stream won't happen for, like, we'll do a Hollow Core stream tomorrow at Regionals. I don't know if I'm going to stream at Regionals. I feel like there was something I was considering streaming at Regionals, but I don't remember now. I feel like there was something I wanted to, like, open up or do. But we'll post a few pics in the Discord, I'm sure. But yeah, then the next stream probably won't happen till, like, Monday, if that. Also, make sure to follow Yokimon on Instagram. !yoke. Both Slackoths, literally the same. Oh no, the one's called Papa, so we're gonna keep the one called Papa. Dude, you could, like, mess around with these boxes so much, like, change how they look and their themes. Like, wallpaper, etc. Seafloor. Dude, that's sick, man. Oh, they just got the gross basic ones being used? Like, dude, seafloor just slaps. River. Beach. Oh, I like beach. Sky. Eh. Etc. Pokemon Center. Eh. Plane. Eh. Machine. Eh. So far I like beach and seafloor the best. Crag. That one's alright, I guess. Volcano. That one's also alright. Snow. Eh. Remember organizing these type-wise when you discovered it as a kid? I don't remember how I organized it. Maybe type? Cave? Cave's alright. Eventually we're gonna just organize it by, like, type. Not type, by Pokedex number. How much room do you have in a box? That's a question. You can do 6. 5 rows of 6, 30 per box, and it gives you 14 boxes. Right. So that's, what, 420 Pokemon? 420 blaze it. Literally enough room. Like, just enough. You'll get to, like, box... like, right near the end of box 13 if you fill it with one of each Pokemon. I guess we want to fill the Pokedex, but it's not like we're going to keep, say, like, a Mudkip, Marshtomp, and Swampert. So we're not going to have that much based on evolution lines either, which will be decent. But there's definitely enough space to do it. Newer games, when you maxed out, they gave you more boxes. Oh. That's pretty wild. Who's the one who wanted to trade? Was it in here? No, this was the school. They're trading up there. It was the one girl in the house. Not this one. It was the one who was with the dad, I want to say. Do we have an ad hitting or something? I thought I just saw like a flicker of something. Was it that girl outside? No, it's not this lady. Was it? No, it couldn't be this lady. She was talking about the Pokemon's name. Yeah, not her. Was it this girl? Oh, not this lady. Might be this girl. No. Well, now I just have no idea. Was it in the Pokemon Center? It's like a goose chase. A pretty wild one. Mr. Briney's in the tunnel right now. HM's cut. This girl talks about the guy. Was it back in the school? Oh, was it this one? No. Yo, I literally don't know now. Have we not gone in everywhere? There were 2 people I didn't talk to here, so let's talk to them. No. What am I looking for? There was someone who wanted to trade a Slackoth for a Makuhita. Apartments, maybe? Like, I think I've went into all of the buildings. Except this one. Is this Genghis Shime? Yes. How's it going? What's up, Break Your Bed? We're playing through Pokemon Sapphire. We're almost done for today, though. I'm just trying to find who wanted my Slackoth. Like, who the heck? Just got back from meeting Aussie IRL. Oh, how's that? Is he just as nice in real life? Is he a sweetheart? Oh, this is the girl. Hey, we found her. He is wise. A wise man. And very difficult, or oh, very different IRL. Oh. Bro, I don't know, like, if when I meet people at regionals, or like to anyone who's met me, I don't know if anyone here has met me, Non-Bank's met me, Jesse's met me, like, I try to be, like, I don't try to put on a personality for the streams or anything. But in real life, I'll get a little more silly, maybe. But sometimes we get silly here, so I don't know. It depends on the mood, too. I don't know. But, like, at regionals, I'm probably going to just be going, like, crazy just because of, like, so many people around and, like, just excitement. I'm going to be, like, off the walls. Yo, let's see this Makuhita. It's only at level 5, so we're going to have to train it up. But I think we're going to use it in the party. And it's holding an X attack, so let's steal that. When's the next big Toronto thing? This weekend. Toronto Regionals. Oh, it's you. You're that fantastic trainer who helped me from Petalburg Woods. Help me, I was robbed by Team Aqua. I have to get my Devon goods. If I don't, I'm going to be in serious trouble. Okay, we don't want to help that guy yet. I want to do just some, like, grassy training. I don't want to do any battles, really. Exploring cave isn't like walking on a road. You never know what wild Pokemon will appear. Can you not do any grass here yet, I guess? I just want to do, like, 1 or 2 battles to, like, start to level up the Makuhita. Super Potion. Almost bought plane tickets to see your grandma this weekend because she's sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Break Your Bed. Sending lots of love to you guys. All the hugs. If you want to compete in regionals, yeah, anyone can join. It costs $100 to compete. You don't need to qualify. You literally just have to pay as long as it's not sold out. I'm going to spectate, which costs $20 for the spectator pass. I think even North American championships, you don't need anything to qualify. It's literally just world championships that you need to qualify for. That's like the only event, I think. Spectate's 20 bucks. Yeah, it's a little smelly, but what can you do? Oh, I used to be so confused when it would do that style animation. I thought, like, is it a special Pokemon? And I learned that instead of doing, like, the sideways, like, whoosh, instead it does those, like, white lines up and down. If you're at the same level or below the Pokemon you're fighting, then it's almost like a little more intense, so they give you that. Sounds like robbery. Do you get other things for the 100 entry? Yes, you get the stamped promo they give out at the event. Usually you get like a little drawstring bag, and it's got like a few goodies in it. Like last time Dark Fox made these custom ability token used marker things. So you got like 5 of those, which are pretty cool. And you get a playmat. So if you're able to sell like the promo for 20 bucks and like the playmat for 10 to 20 bucks, then maybe it's a little more worth it. But even with that, for me, it's like I didn't want to play at all. And there's just the overhead, like I'll buy someone's promo for 10 to 20 bucks. I don't want the playmat. Yeah, I don't know if you can really make back the money on regionals like that. But stuff like NAIC or World Championships, then those things sell for a lot higher. Trying to think if we got anything else when we did regionals last year. Come on, don't knock it out, man. That's not training at all. Gosh dang. Sounds like a big money and time sink unless you're hyper competitive and did a lot of playtesting. Exactly, like last year, it's like an exhausting day. You're playing for 13 hours straight. So unless you're really enjoying yourself, which I was just kind of like, I was like, I'll do it for the experience. And this year I'm like, yeah, I just want to like chill a bit more. I'm going to spectate, do a bunch of trades, meet with people, hang out. So it's like, it's not going to cost a lot. I'm going to spend time, but I'm going to enjoy myself at least. So then it's worth it. But if you're just like a casual player, if you enjoy playing a lot and you want to do it, then great. But last year I kind of did it just because like, I was like, oh, don't want to pass up this opportunity. It is just a very long day. Yeah. So for me, yeah. Just going to bring my trade stuff. Bring in lots of snacks and water. Yeah, just gonna have fun with it. Try to work on collections. And then there's also side events too. So like I'm gonna bring my deck still, and I can still play in some events and even like win some prizes and stuff. So like that's always an option if I do want to play a tiny bit. But yeah, mainly just trade, hang out, meet some people. Ooh, Cascoon, that's some good bait for training Makuhita. We can't lose. I mean, we technically might lose. Make some custom V-Star cards to give out. So, I do have some custom cards, but they're not V-Star markers. But last year I gave people Politoed stickers, and they were like, it's just slightly too big to be a V-Star marker. So it's like I could give them like my custom card, but I'm also scared if I give out a custom card, some representative there's going to be like, hey, you're giving out fake cards, we're going to have to ask you to leave. And it's like, obviously I'm not, but to deal with even thinking about that sort of hassle arising would like suck. Do you want to see, did you ever see them break your bed? ! Yokimon. Follow us on Instagram. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I just like at first I thought it'd be a good idea, so I got them made in time for regionals, and now thinking about it, it's like, maybe like at the end of regionals though, like Sunday night, hand out a bunch. Yeah. It's like lawyer ball. Quickly show you what I'm dealing with. Can I have one signed? So, like, kind of. I only have a few right now, and I'm not sure exactly how I want to give them out. So the current promo on this guy is if you buy into the Ultra Prism booster box break that's in the shop. So I think I'm holding them right now just to incentivize that. But in a bit, when I have either more or figure it out a bit more, then I'll start kind of giving them out more. But for now, we're doing that. But yeah, no, man, I literally spent so much time, like, making sure things looked, like, as perfect as possible to, like, not look, like, corny or anything. I never use the word corny, but the text and energy stuff was all done via, like, an online generator, so that made it easy. And then the image I did myself, wanted to make it, like, just kind of like the way the Pokemon, like, fits in with the background, and everything kind of looked like real but not real at the same time. Then making sure, like, the sizing of everything was right, making sure the border size was, like, the same ratio that the normal cards are, so that you don't have this card with, like, giant borders on all sides. The exact same, like, dimensions of the card. And then down to the text, just making everything look, like, kind of as real as possible. And then the back, I spent so much time on getting this text to look, like, as similar to Pokemon as I could, using, like, the proper fonts, and then, like, combining certain letters to get the same sort of, like, outlines and then shadows on them. Cherry Blossom, what's going on? How are you? So yeah, the back took a lot longer than the front. But now I've got everything templated nicely.
Drop and I might run.
Oh. Oh my. Thanks, Breaky Bed. Yeah, so now that I've got my templates good to go, can start making a few more. I haven't shown this yet. We'll show it for the first time here since we're talking about it. The new HoloCore CDs are going to be sold for the first time tomorrow, and we might bring some of these. Oh, well, now you can't see it. You want to play at locals, even if you do get disqualified? Can you 10k Milky Dip redeem one? I guess I'd let you do that. Yeah, baby. So this is promo number 2 from the Yokimon set. The HoloCore CD Dead End. Done like dinner. So yeah, we're, like, selling these officially tomorrow, like the CDs, and then if people are into Pokemon, we might give out some of these as well. Again, got the Yokimon. Make sure you're following us on Instagram as well. !Yokimon to find it. I don't have it posted to my account right now, but it's there. CD's nuts. Let me show you the CD. Actually, never mind. I kind of have it, like, buried in our merch box right now. Alright, you can take this guy. Now, I can sign it if you want, but I also, like, I feel bad defacing the thing. So it's your call. Don't sign it, maybe sign the sleeve. I could do the sleeve, but sleeve signing's kind of like You want me to just sign, like, an energy card? You're gonna say put in a sleeve, sign a sleeve? Sign the egg on the back? lock it in. I could do an energy card too if you want an energy card. Unless you like want it on the Yokimon. I'm gonna sign it right in the egg. This is your creation? Alright. Well, lock and load. Da baby. I don't have a great signature, but it's kind of like a D and an S. Eggy, eggy. Unique, one of one. We'll get this added to your bag. I'll top load it for you as well. Keep it nice. So yeah, now you're gonna have to catch all the yolks. Ooh, break your bed. You got a saucy little grabber in your bag? Alright, we're gonna do, I don't know, one more battle with Makuhita and then call it a night, I think. The question is, who do we raid? Ooh, I see Enflow. I'm thinking Enflow tonight. Dude, Williams hanging there and not with us? Wow. Wow. Imagine liking multiple people. Couldn't be me. Oh, we're poisoned. Almost bought 2 singles from Enflow. 2-hour drive from me. Oh. So you guys are all chilling on the West Coast, eh? Yo, I literally got so disoriented because I said that Poofy Poncho was on the West Coast, and then when I said West, like, I thought West was East because I was like, oh, not West Coast, you're in Vancouver, you're on the East Coast, and it's like, no, that you were right the first time. Oh, Alberta? Where'd you meet Ossifer then? Yo, the poison, like, thing is crazy. Do you think he's gonna get knocked out? Your Pokemon start to hate you if they get knocked out. Damn. So sad. I could have healed him, but, like, why waste items, you know? I guess that's why the Pokemon hate you, because you think of it as, like, why waste items. Oh, he came to Calgary for work? Damn. Oh, yo, I wasn't even showing you guys the screen. That's my bad. Like, for, like, a conference for a day? Or is he, like, working out there? That's pretty cool, though. Destroys a Pokemon, 100% confirmed. We're gonna double save because we don't trust anything. Cool. Alright, that's gonna be it from us tonight. We're gonna go raid Enflow, so stick around for the raid. We're gonna catch y'all lovely folks later. Spread the love over to Enflow. Hope everyone has a great night. See you real soon. Yeah. Much love. Yeah. Stick around again, please. Do I have a raid command? I don't have a raid command. I gotta make one. Let's do maybe one of these. Stick around for the raid. Much love, everyone. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging with us. Hope you had lots of fun. I really enjoyed playing through this. Such a good game. Such a classic. All right. Catch y'all later. Peace and love. Have a great night. Break your bed. Take it easy. Until next time. See ya.